What do you get when you put a group of fanboys in a room with a mic? From video games, comics, and movies to uncensored social commentary, nothing is off limits. With your hosts, Pistol Pete Jr., The Blue Guy, Chuck Ditch, G-Roll, and Player 2. This is The Real Press Start. So sit down, load up, log in, and press start.
Welcome to the Peter and I podcast. Oh, yes. We are back once again. It is time for you to get them headphones in and whip them Peter's ass. Because it is the Peter and I podcast with your hosts, Mr. B. Jr., Chubb Didge, and the infamous Jeezy Weezy. A.K.A. the Bulletarian Slayer. A.K.A. 10 Meats. 10 Meats. A.K.A. Charcuterie. Special guest, Spalnocha. And the Grouch. New special. First time appearance by the Grouch. Oscar the Grouch. I have a dog named Oscar.
just throw that out there. Just want you to know.
So you know.
Just a dog named Oscar as well.
Hi. Yeah, he's cool.
Yeah, he's cool. So by default, you're cool.
Sick.
You're everybody likes a dog, so by default. Oh shit. I got a shit ton. I got 40 stories at least.
PlayStation shirt?
You know, there's no bad guys in any movie ever named Oscar.
Are there any good guys named Oscar?
Maybe.
Shark Tale.
There you go, Shark Tale.
Will Smith's character was named Oscar. I was thinking like.
I think there is a couple Oscars in that.
Is there?
Yeah.
I mean, it could be argued that Oscar the Grouch is a villain. He's at least an antagonist.
Yeah. He's like a Stone Cold type villain, where like
he's an anti-hero.
Yeah,
more of an anti-hero than he is a villain. Yeah, I can give you. I'll give you that. I give you that. So
Sesame Street has no villains, except for Count.
What?
Count? We're not talking about Bill Cosby was on Sesame Street.
Oh, Bill Cosby.
He's the villain. He was raping the staff. Or
he was raping.
No, and what was the guy's name that did the Elmo's voice for years? We talked about it on the show a couple years ago. Maybe 2 years ago.
When that was a child molester?
Yeah, Kelvin Clash or some shit like that. He was fucking underage teenage boys.
Was he really?
Yeah, the voice of Elmo was fucking underage teenage boys.
Well, I mean, I guess
a bunch of toys that people have.
I guess you could say all the characters were flawed. Cookie Monster was addicted to cookies. He had bad addiction problems.
Yeah.
Well, no, but
cocaine.
Have you seen recent episodes of Sesame Street?
No, I
thought it's.
He's not. He doesn't eat. He eats healthy now, and cookies are. He still loves cookies, but he eats healthy first.
He only eats them on the weekends.
If he wants to eat cookies, he has to eat healthy.
What channel is it on? It's not PBS.
It's still PBS.
Wait, they brought it back?
Yeah, it has never left the air.
Yeah, it's never stopped. Yeah,
Sesame Street has never stopped. Yeah, Jasmine used to watch it.
It's probably never going to stop.
It's just PBS that was over.
Yeah. No, PBS is still, and now they even have their own like PBS Kids.
It's just like
all
not
day long.
On channel. I don't think PBS is just not on.
It's not on channel 28 anymore.
Yeah, it's still channel 28. It's just because it's not like, if you go to cable, your cable channels 28 might be something else. But if you don't have cable, 28 is PBS.
Yeah, that's what I always watched.
Yeah,
that's what I
channel
always
28
watched
PBS.
there.
Well, at least in California.
Yeah. And
Look at Sushi just dogging them.
what was that? What was that cartoon with like kids?
Caillou?
The bird.
Caillou?
Like, mad.
You didn't even wait for him to like get off one word.
The kids in the bird.
Yeah, they do like math problems. They do math problems. They're like, and they're like in this computer world.
I don't know.
What?
Yeah.
On PBS?
Dude,
Yeah,
PBS
kids.
has changed so much since when I used to watch it,
Dude,
as opposed to when you guys used to watch it. Now, as opposed to when Jasmine watches it, it's so different now.
Wait, explain it one more again.
I'm looking it up.
Yeah, I was gonna say
It's
look
like
it
kids
up.
in a beard and a computer solving math
I
problems.
know there's the dragon one where it's like 2 kids and a dragon.
Hey, it's dragons
Dragon Tail?
No.
coming out to the.
Is that what it is?
Cyber
No,
Chase.
with
Oh,
the dragons.
It's 2002.
I never saw.
Dog,
it.
I was in
I
middle
was
school.
12
I'm not
years
watching
old.
PBS at that
Yeah,
time.
Cyber
I was
Chase,
already
that's what I got
touching
too.
my dick
I
at
was
that
thinking-
time.
I had 2 hairs on my nutsack.
2 whole hairs.
Yeah.
So I was in 2nd grade.
I was already playing with myself like that. I'm just kidding.
I remember when I was watching PBS, there was a show called Ghost Writer, not Writer, but Ghost Writer.
I remember that one.
And it was like about this like these kids. It was a group of kids. It was like a live
I
action.
remember that one.
And
And they
they-
had this like book or whatever,
Barney.
and they would write words in it, and it would would solve. Like,
They would solve mysteries.
Yeah, like-
but like there
Johnny
was a ghost and like the ghost was just like he was like a
little orb, right?
he was like a semicolon basically. Yeah, he
and
was
he
an
would
orb.
write
Like
shit.
yeah, but he could only speak
No.
like they had to find a book. And like he
nice.
would pull words out of the book. And like that's how he would
It would teach you how to read. Maybe that's how I learned how to read.
It could be because I remember we watched it
You guys
together.
are
a
not
lot.
the same
No,
age.
not for me.
No, I remember I learned how to
Well,
read.
you guys are like the
from
same
the
age,
Chinese
right?
kid at the park.
I'm born 96. So.
Yeah, no, 94.
Yeah.
Well, see, that's one of the things like with me and Michael. Like I always because Michael is 9 years younger than me, so Michael was my second childhood because like I would watch all his cartoons. As
Yeah,
well
with
as,
Gabriel too. That's why I was about
Yeah.
Pokemon.
I would watch like I would show him my old school cartoons, and then I would watch like Rugrats and fucking
Yeah, I watched
Our Real
Pokemon
Monsters.
and Yu-Gi-Oh because of Gabriel.
What do you
Real
mean?
monsters.
We were kids when Pokemon came out.
No, but you guys were already.
No,
I wouldn't. I
We
would.
were like
Yeah.
8 or 9 when
Nah,
that shit came out.
I don't know.
Let me see.
I was definitely not touching my PP at that time.
Yeah, maybe you're right.
I was
But
flicking
Yu-Gi-Oh. Yu-Gi-Oh for sure was because of Gabriel.
Yeah, I never watched Yu-Gi-Oh.
I used to
was
watch
like,
Yu-Gi-Oh's
Yu-Gi-Oh.
pretty shit.
This is
I used to wake
bootleg
up-
I mean,
Digimon.
not shit.
And I
It's
just,
pretty-
like,
it's
Yeah,
shit.
you guys were 7 when Pokemon came out,
Yeah, that's not.
so
Well,
Na-
that's true
or
because
Nana
I remember
showed me
I used to
Pokemon.
live in Mexico when I was like 4. I remember it came out when I was like 4 or 5 in Mexico.
It's about right.
yeah, because I remember you had a bunch of the cards,
You're only
Nana
4
showed me
years.
Pokemon.
but we never played the game.
Nah, nobody knew how to play.
We,
the game.
we all had the. I remember you had the cards. I remember I
Oh
collected them
yeah,
with you.
I would just be like, that has more HP than that.
Uh-huh.
Tight, I win.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Eat a dick.
Yeah,
No,
exactly.
no,
I'm
no,
like,
no.
oh, this one has more speed. It goes first.
Yeah.
But you had to draw those energies.
Dude, I had all
This
these. I
move
had
has
fucking
3
stacks of
spheres.
energy cards. I just
Yeah.
throw them away.
So
like,
it's
yeah,
strong.
like
What
what
is
are
yours?
these things?
can't get money for this.
I was watching a video about Pawn Stars, and some homeboy had like 500 Charizards or something. Like he had like a bunch of first edition Charizards
Uh-huh.
and shit, and then like
holographic.
How
it
many
was
first
like
editions did you get?
he estimated the worth like 800,000, and then the other guy came in, and he
expert?
was like, yeah, the expert came in and he was like, this is at least $400,000 to $500,000 worth of Charizards.
God damn.
Oh,
It was half of what he estimated, but still, it's shit.
But
ton of
it's
money.
holy fuck.
Yeah, another guy was like, nah, it's 8,000. It's 800,000, bro.
Do you guys remember?
Dog, I would
remember-
have took that money right up.
No, he didn't want to buy them. He's like, I don't know anything about these. I don't know what a Pokemon is. I don't know what a Charizard is.
Pokemans.
I don't know, you know. They're like, no, the Charizard is a Pokemon. He's like, I don't know.
Was
So,
it
yeah.
the main guy?
Yeah, the main guy.
Sometimes Pawn Stars was so frustrating because like they would see.
I
see
never
shit
watched
and
that
it's like-
show, but
I used to watch it a couple times.
I
and
like
it
that
was-
show.
I like to see clips. Like, I'll watch clips. Like the best.
Yeah, I can't
Dude,
sit and watch a whole episode.
I remember that was. I don't know the
They-
guy.
yeah.
Like the guy what was
So
his
much
name?
trick,
Chun Li.
like,
It's
the
like
fat-
Hell's
the fat
Kitchen
Asian
2 or
Chub,
like...
Chum,
Chumli.
Chumli, yeah.
I know he got busted for meth and shit.
Probably.
like, a couple years ago.
and then you see like new episodes and he's all skinny.
Yeah, he's all fucking tweaked out and shit.
Yeah.
Both of them, like they were all fucking fat. Now they're all fucking tweaked out.
Because they're
because
all
they've been
rich.
doing coke and
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Doing lines.
Selling shit. Selling stuff. Okay, cool.
Isn't that pawn shop closing down?
I think it is.
I don't see why. They're making
Are they still
They're-
making the show?
I don't think
No,
they're making the show.
no, it's just reruns on the show.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Oh.
think they got
Is it
canceled.
syndicated?
Yeah. But people,
Because I think
still
I think the old
Old
father
guy died.
Yeah, the old guy died.
Yeah.
And then after that, I think like Chun-Li was just like fucking.
They're all like Charlie
blowing
Sheening
money
it.
on meth.
Basically, yeah,
They're all
Charlie.
Charlie Sheening it right now. They're just living off that syndication money.
Fuck yeah.
Could you imagine like that syndication money? That's those residuals, man.
Yeah, all those people from Friends, they don't do shit.
They don't do
anymore.
shit.
Like,
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
Dad still gets fucking residuals from fucking shows that he did fucking years ago.
From Snickers commercial.
Yeah, he's still like every once in a while, like he'll text me, like he'll show me, like text me a picture. Look at it's like a 5 cent
Yeah,
check. He's like, hey, I got residuals for a commercial I did in '92. Like, but it's like
What
5 cents.
the
Yeah.
hell? Why? Those aren't even airing. No more.
Because some guy watched it on YouTube.
Yeah, somebody watched it on YouTube, or like so many people watched it on YouTube, or whatever it may be.
Yeah, I came across your guys when you guys were on TV one time.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what show it was on, but you were on it and you were on it, and you guys were just talking shit about each other.
He wanted to turn me into a pig.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Oh shit.
Why are you still on the BL6?
Because we didn't talk about it on the show yet. So I was gonna bring it up on the show.
So the newest console just came out.
Yes.
It just came out? Is that already?
KFC's
Did you
console got
pre-order it?
pushed back. This one did get released, but you cannot buy it now. Like right now,
You can buy it on StockX for fucking $1,000.
Let me see. Here, let me see.
What the fuck are you guys talking
I got
about?
some J's.
KFC
off
has
the
a one?
stock.
KFC
that was
has
a
a
joke.
console that they're coming out with.
Why?
But it
the
got-
Bud Light console has one.
Yeah, but that's just tight.
That's real.
Like, how can the
Yeah,
KFC
this is
KFC
actual
has one.
legit.
It's just a bucket.
Yeah, that's...
It's a bucket of chicken. Each piece of chicken is the hardware.
You got a drum, a
You know,
leg,
yeah,
a breast,
The drum's the processor. The thighs the
the RAM.
RAM.
There's people dying.
And the
of-
breast is the SSD.
Doesn't make sense.
And then you just put the disc like on top, like that's the
And then,
lid.
and then the wing is the graphics card.
So no,
Yeah.
right, so right now it's $3,000.
What is?
The BL6. Why is it not letting me? Okay, here we go.
Oh, I guess I look
Jesus Christ! What are you don't gotta do all this, Peter.
No, I just wanted to see the pricing on it.
there. It's right there.
Right there. Oh, current bid is at $15,000 fucking dollars.
For what?
Serious?
For
So they only
one-
made one.
No, they released a bunch of them.
But this is like so somebody put it on like this eBay type site,
Yeah.
and the
You're
current
serious?
bid right now for it is
The
15,000.
current bid is fucking $15,000.
You're serious?
I am dead. Look at
Go
right
ahead.
here.
Maybe people are just going in to
Check
see
on
like if they're...
StockX. See how much it is on StockX.
That's so stupid. I mean, it's tight. I'll buy one.
It has
Not
a
for
built.
15
It has a
grand.
built-in projector. It comes with
Those switch,
Tekken, what the latest Tekken,
Tekken 7.
the
Soul
latest,
Calibur.
the,
Yeah.
the latest Soul Calibur,
It's 5
and
games.
yeah, Bro Force. It comes with 6 games.
I get it.
Six-
but it's
six
not worth
stupid
15
fucking-
grand.
Yeah,
It's
Air
just-
hockey.
It's It's gonna be worth $300,000 like those Charizard cards.
I'll just put my PlayStation inside of a Yeti and put a projector in it.
seriously, right? I want these fucking shoes.
Why are you getting distracted?
No,
You're
fuck
supposed
you.
God, those are ugly.
Yeah,
What
those
are
look
those?
terrible.
Those are the alien bug stompers.
Those look terrible.
Those
Get out
are
of
the
here.
Space
Go
Marines
back
from
to the
Aliens.
BL6.
I searched, but that's all that popped
Oh
up.
my god.
They don't have it on
Fucking hate
StockX.
you.
Oh, go to the
Oh my
PS5
God.
on StockX.
All right,
I think it's like 800,000 is the starting bid. I mean $800 dollars.
870.
822.
90.
The headphones are going for
Are the
146.
headphones sold out?
The headphones are sold out too.
I was gonna see if they had some, but did you buy some?
I had my headphones.
You
I
don't
bought
need
the, I bought the
headphones.
charging
There's a
cord.
freaking speaker there.
No, but the headset is compatible with
3D?
the 3D audio and shit.
All of them. I think they said any.
Most like even my I have some 7-Eleven headphones that I fucking
They
threw in
said
there,
like
and I can
they said
feel,
like
I can hear the
they
3D
said
audio in it.
most likely. Yeah, they said most likely the current headset you have will
Will work
with
for 3D audio. Yeah. So like the way you
But
said,
that shit looks like super lightweight and comfortable as fuck.
yeah, they do.
Like it looks like real lightweight.
Have you?
No,
have-
but how much is the Xbox?
They do look fluffy.
You can get the European one for Boar.
Series X 788.
Dude, get
It's
that one
not
for
a-
300
it's not a-
for
Oh no,
40
right there,
bucks.
1042.
Not as sought after.
Yeah.
But it has the UK plugs.
Well, okay, so with the PlayStation
$70
5,
less.
the one thing that they said was, okay, so right now, if you have a PS4 and you go buy it and you're in Japan, you buy a game, You try to come home and play it, it won't fucking work.
Right.
PS5 games are region free.
Region?
Region free.
Regions?
Region.
Regions.
Region.
Sick.
So you can play like Japanese games.
Yeah.
You can play Japanese
They're
games
just
on
not
the PS5.
translated?
They won't be translated, but they'll be.
And they're cheaper?
No, they'll probably be same.
Yeah, it's probably same price or even more expensive. You gotta
What's
fucking
Japanese
import them.
money? Yen? What's Chinese money? Zennies? No, zennies is Japanese. No, what is Chinese money?
I don't know.
I thought it was
Oh yeah.
They're both yen?
Won?
Japanese is yen?
The
as
wand?
well?
The wand? Wand?
Is it?
I think so.
I think so.
Yuan.
Yuan.
Yeah, you on.
Okay.
That shit says wand.
It's a fucking yuan.
Juan Romero?
Yeah, the Chinese
we
wand.
talked about Bud Light.
Chinese Juan. W-O-N? Like I won?
Yuan.
How many wands you got?
You guys are racist.
So with all this coronavirus and the shutdowns and everything, Disneyland has been shut down since like
For like a year.
yeah.
Apparently shit ain't gonna open up till like spring. Of
Disneyland
next
said
year.
they're not opening at least until next year now. But
That's good.
the construction
For food effect.
they've been building. They shut down. Remember, like, I don't know if you guys have been to California Adventure, but they had a Bugs Life area where it was everything was giant. And
Hey,
you felt like
it's
you were a bug.
Bugs Life.
They got rid of all of it and they're building Avengers Campus.
Fuck
on it.
Bugs Life. It's Marvel.
It's Avengers Campus now.
Whack.
And it's nearly
I
complete.
can see that.
The
why they
construction
would
has.
destroy- Who remembers Bugs Life?
Yeah,
It was one movie.
it was one
Anybody
movie.
need a
I mean,
beer?
it was a good movie.
Anybody need a beer?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But are they gonna have the fucking mannequins?
Give me a Goldie.
Flying mannequins?
They haven't talked about the flying mannequins yet, but they did show what the Spider-Man ride's going to look like. At least what the
Did you just say flying mannequins?
Yeah.
Is that what they're called?
That's what I'm calling them.
the
I
flying
can see
robot. Remember the
that's a
robots?
good, word.
The robots.
Ribbits?
The robots.
The ribbits?
We got to show these guys the robots.
What is it?
The flying robots. This is the Spider-Man
No,
web singing
they're
ride.
flying mannequins. That's a better word for it.
So that's what the ride's going to look like. Those doors slide open. The ones on the right side. There is a video. I just don't.
As doors do, okay.
Well, they do the.
These doors just don't open. They open to a new world.
And so you're gonna have your own web
Goldie.
slingers.
Look,
And so-
you gotta hear this. You gotta hear these pours. We should we should do a simultaneous.
A simultaneous pour?
A 3 pour. That'll sound nice right near the mic. Let's
Don't
see
be
this.
ridiculous.
Dude, this is gonna be beautiful.
Hold on.
I wanna
Shake
go
your
back-
shit. Did you do the
3, 2,
pour? Oh, wait, hold on, wait.
1.
1, 2. Get it a pour.
Pour.
Dude, I gotta piss now.
Is it recording?
It is.
Yeah,
recording.
it's
So I
gonna
pick
sound-
up that sound on the
It's
microphone.
will
gonna
pick
sound.
up the
It's
sound,
gonna
yeah.
sound so nice on there.
Dude, it picked.
That's some ASMR.
Gabriel farted on one of the episodes
Farted
recently,
last
and it's just like it was like
Dude,
one of those long.
this shit
extended
records
farts,
good, dude.
and it picked it up. Yeah.
On 4th of July, there was some brutal fireworks,
Remember?
and we were like,
yeah, I was
he was
here.
here.
yeah, and then it didn't really pick that up, but the farts,
It picks them up just perfectly.
That's
Like
funny.
you hear every.
Yeah.
you hear
You hear
every,
me-
you
you hear
hear
the
his
cheeks
butt,
out.
you hear his
Every
butthole
clap.
close.
His bus is talking.
You hear the clap of the cheeks. Let me see if I can find this video.
Picture of butthole. So, bro.
With like eyes, like those projections.
It's just your hairs. Just hairs wound up with eyeballs.
So here, these are the robots. The robots.
You fucking got high off these secondhand smoke. Were you blowing smoke at them or what?
I hate
Goddamn
It's
it.
always high.
Yeah. So
That's just his, that's his
What the
natural.
fuck's going on
This is
there?
an
I
ad. I'm
can't
not
wait.
sure so Disney, they got rid of Bugs Life in California
I
Adventure.
can't wait here
told me.
And
to
they're
hear
building
them to hear them pours.
Avengers.
Avengers.
I can't wait to hear them pours, dog.
So this is what the new robots are going to look like in the.
The flying mannequins.
That?
What is this? This looks old as fuck.
I don't know what the fuck
Is
is
that
this?
Mr. Rogers?
Bruh.
That's
No, that's
fucking Walt
Disney.
Disney.
You know, he looks
He's a-
Mexican as fuck.
He's a
he
super
does.
pedophile.
Supposedly he was Mexican, or he's half Mexican or something.
Yeah,
Allegedly.
Waltz? That's
I
pretty...
can, I
All
can
right, here
see
we
it.
go.
Allegedly he was.
So these are the new. So this is what the new like. As you're walking through Avengers Campus,
That's a robot.
You'll see Spider-Man.
Mannequin. You'll just
Yeah,
see.
it's a
They'll
man.
just launch him like in the background, like here goes Spider-Man. Launch
So you'll be
him.
walking
Wait,
around.
but that's a real person.
no, that's
No,
a,
it's a
that's
ro-
robot.
it's a robot type
It's
thing.
a look at that's a fucking robot.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, what?
A robot.
A robot.
Wait. What if that...
How sick is that?
What
That
if they
shit's-
give him a brain and he's just like, fuck
dude.
this.
Why don't they do like a Tarzan one?
Look at that shit. Yeah, no, they
Ooh, a
should.
Jane one. That'd be pretty tight.
Dude, look how sick that is. 10 out of 10.
That's the current
Fuck
animatronics
no,
at
that's
fucking
scary as
Florida.
fuck.
Yeah. Hey, dude, let's go and shoot.
The Florida.
Oh, dude, fuck no, I'd fucking cry.
So they're gonna,
Yeah, I've
they're
been
gonna-
wanting to go to
they're
Disneyland
gonna have
on shrooms.
Iron Man.
It's like
so as you're walking
cool
through
place
Avengers
to go.
Campus, Iron Man will fly over. Fucking Spider-Man will swing by.
Do you want to know why the Disneyland in Florida is so much better than the Disneyland here?
Because it's bigger.
No, do you want to know why?
Why?
Taxes.
Taxes.
Business
Well,
tax.
yes, no, that's why they. That's.
They had to pay the business tax so they could just put all this money into having a badass Disneyland. But California has-
badass Disneyland.
This,
Nah,
this
dude.
sounds pretty badass, but Florida's
Dis-
even
it's
more.
another
Yeah,
level.
but
insane.
Yeah, but it's a whole
yeah,
world.
Yeah,
Disney
of course
World
it's
is pretty
Because they don't have to pay, so they can make a Disney World in
We
Florida.
could make a Disney World.
No, because they had to pay too much taxes.
And you got no, and you, the
Too
thing
much
you gotta
taxes
figure
goes
is-
to California, and fucking we don't get shit back.
Disney
from it.
World even has a cruise. Where
What do we
like,
get
you
back
go
from it?
around.
Oh, yeah.
What do we
and then
get?
they
What do
bring
we
you all
get
the way
back
over to
from all
Disney
these
World.
taxes that we pay? Fucking homeless villages. We have shanty towns hidden within our cities.
real proper when he said that. Shanty towns hidden within our cities.
There's shanty towns
He's
hidden
not
within our
like he's
cities.
speaking at a council, like a town meeting, like a town hall meeting.
Like Shabaram has an outer perimeter of a. It's like a shanty town, and it's just hidden in between stores and bushes and
Oh, dude. Like at the
Shanty town.
bathrooms.
like right behind
People are
all
living
like
right
right
there.
behind was it Marshalls.
And,
Yeah.
and if you go
Big
in, you know, you
Five.
tap your foot
There's
into
just
the-
people living
oh.
right in between there in the soccer fields.
Yeah.
Shantytown.
Yeah,
Hidden.
I know exactly because there's like a little creek, or I guess it would be a creek if there was
Yeah.
water.
And then
There's that
people
little
just
creek.
live in. People just
Yeah.
go in Shabaram when it closes and
Live.
yeah,
Let
live.
them live.
No, but like it's a shant. It's getting worse and worse though. Like
It's like getting worse everywhere. It's because they're fucking. They're getting all the busload
Because
of
of
people.
Gavin
No, because that
fucking Newsom.
motel.
I'm just kidding.
Remember the Motel 6 and the Denny's right there?
Yeah.
oh
You know
yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
Yeah, it's now one of those.
Yeah, it's like
It's a
a
homeless shelter now.
Yeah.
because of Corona.
because of
Well,
Rome's.
see, and then a lot of what happened too was in Anaheim. They had right behind Angel Stadium. There's like a riverbed.
Oh yeah, that was.
It was
full.
a full-on tent city.
Oh yeah, and then they just put dirt
Yeah.
like this,
So
like
people
on a
can put
mound,
their
so
tents
people
up.
can't. Yeah,
They-
so you
well,
can't build
fuck,
structures.
They went in there and evicted everybody, got them out.
Yeah,
The fuck out of
they
there.
built dirt mounds. So
Yeah.
that
That shit
keeps
was
them out.
crazy.
But now they're dude. I was like, okay.
I wonder
so-
how they evicted when they came in with their fucking SWAT shit. Imagine doing
No,
that.
they did. They sent,
Yeah.
sent out full-on SWAT teams in there.
What
Dude,
did
I
they
bet
do
you
to
some
homeless
dudes were
people?
like, dude, I bet you some dudes were fucking pumped, like, ooh, we're gonna fucking bust some heads today.
Yeah, I'm
with
sure
their
they were.
SWAT gear and shit, like just cracking motherfuckers. Yeah, and then there's no news coverage.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no one's hearing shit about this. Ooh,
Beating the
just
shit out of
cracking
homeless
heads.
people.
My God.
Dude, no, hey, I was in.
I wonder, like, who was on the front lines. Let's like the notorious. Let's get, like, they already know who's like.
Yeah,
We need John. We need
Yeah.
McMurtry.
McMurtry.
It's like your first white nickname, last name that popped in my head. I actually went to basic training with a dude named
I was about to
McMurtry.
say that. That's
I'm sure there was a lot of black
Army
dudes
name.
too who were like,
Yeah.
what was the guy that remember
And-
the guy
and you
that
know what, and I said-
remember
and
that
to be
black
fair,
guy
the
that
dude
went
was
on the
cool as shit,
rampage? The black cop that was like, oh, I saw
Oh,
some
Christopher
shit.
Dorner?
Yeah.
The one that looked like LL Cool J?
Yeah.
I could picture him
There's
busting
no- hey,
some fucking
there's a dude-
hobos in the head.
There's a dude at my job that
No
looks just
remorse.
like fucking Christopher Dorner.
Fuck.
I wonder whatever happened with that. I wonder if his like
He's in
His-
the,
his
he's in
claims-
the Alps somewhere. He's living.
I wonder if his claims were ever like, did they ever look into him or like, oh, he was actually
Fuck,
telling
no,
the
they put
truth
that shit
about.
on the-
No, yeah,
no,
they
right.
buried that shit got buried deep.
Fuck
As
yeah.
deep as he did.
He had so much corruption on the cops.
Yeah.
They were like, nah, dog.
Nah.
We went on a rampage. Bless his
I
heart.
was gonna say something now. I forget what.
Dude, you just have all these hobos like.
Something about home.
It's like you could picture like you're in 300 and shit because it's just this narrow area, and you guys are just with your shields next to each other.
Fucking baton. The fucking Phoenix, what no,
Until they're
Phoenix.
falling into the river.
Hold, and you're just jabbing fucking hobos with your club.
Nightstick.
God damn. That's fucking brutal.
Or you have that little thing where they break and you know how they shoot the arrow, but instead you're shooting rubber bullets. They break and you're just like.
Oh my god.
Or you just hit some fucking like crazy hobo in the head. Jesus ain't real.
That fucking 7-foot tall hobo we saw in Ford.
Oh, did you see him? No, you guys
No,
missed him.
no.
You pointed him out to us.
There was like some dancing reggae Jesus and Fullerton on the way home, like one time.
We're coming back from Requiem on Halloween. Oh god.
Dude, that egg bread
Cool
joint.
story.
I ate at that egg bread joint. Remember on the
Oh
way
yeah,
home?
yeah,
Ooh.
yeah. I've been
You
wanting.
gotta try that.
Egg bread?
I
Yeah,
was
remember on the way
looking-
home?
hey,
It's on
oh, yeah.
Imperial and Harbor.
I looked it up on Yelp, and like,
They've been only open since August. Ooh,
Really?
It's so good,
Oh, they
man.
opened during the pandemic.
That's how gangster they are. There's only one location, man. They're
in
good.
downtown Fullerton.
Sandwiches. They're expert in breakfast sandwiches.
But no, hey, no. I looked at the reviews on Yelp, and it's all fat people. It's like, shit, I gotta go.
Oh yeah.
The line was like
it's
last time we
all
went.
fat
The line
people.
was like we're in line for like over a half hour.
Goddamn.
Jeez.
Is it worth it?
Yeah, you gotta go early. You gotta go before like
Yeah.
before 9.
No.
Yeah, it was worth
gotta
it. It
check
was
out-
worth the wait.
You
It
gotta
was
check
worth
out
the wait.
fucking Requiem.
Their fries,
What is
them
that?
fries, them sandwiches.
Oh,
They make
oh.
like a chorizo burger and like it's like a patty though, like the chorizo patty and like with
What?
the egg and like avocado. Ooh.
You had me at chorizo patty.
The bun.
That shit sounds good.
It does.
Yeah.
Just
That,
squeeze it.
that's actually that background where Jasmine is. That's Requiem. It's
But
like
what is that?
it's like a coffee shop. They do serve booze, but like it's like a
But where's it at?
it's in Anaheim.
Huh.
Yeah, like borderline downtown.
Yeah, it's
Fullerton.
cool.
It's dope.
But
It's, like,
that-
it's a real chill
the-
just place to.
How are you guys able to do this?
The place around
People
the
dying.
place, like inside the building, is
That was where
cooler
me
than
and
the actual,
where I
like,
posted that
drinks.
picture of me and Susan at on my Instagram.
Uh-huh.
That's where
Is
we're
that that?
Hit that place, yeah. There's another place right there down the street too called the Lag Bar. It's like a gaming bar, but like,
Leg.
Swag.
I got
Yeah.
it. Ha.
but it was just like.
Swag.
I mean, it's okay. I mean, it's a bit overpriced.
Do they have more alcohol than this?
No,
place,
yeah,
though?
oh, because it's an actual bar,
Yeah, that's. Oh, there you go.
and it's like
Well,
literally
there
right
you
around
go.
the corner.
So,
But let's
You
take a
got-
quick break.
Yeah, I'm gonna
we'll
go
come
pee.
back right after a quick
Sorry,
word
50
from our
minutes.
I
sponsor.
gotta take a little bit. No, it's 27, but I gotta go.
Hey guys, really quick, just want to take a quick break to talk about Anchor. This is the app we're using to create this podcast right now. If you've ever thought about starting your own podcast, Anchor FM is awesome. When we were trying to get this podcast off the ground, we had millions of questions. We had no idea how to do it. How to record an episode? It was a struggle. How do you find background music? We still don't have background music, but Anchor FM lets us do that. We just don't use it. How do I get my show posted? How do I get it on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Play Music, all the other places people listen? Where do I find advertisers? The answer to every one of these questions is really simple. Anchor. Anchor is a one-stop shop for recording, hosting, distributing, and monetizing your podcasts. And best of all, it's 100% free and 100% ridiculously easy to use. My favorite thing is that everything is done in the app. You record, you edit, you post, everything's just right there. You know, when I'm not around, G-Roll's able to do it. And you know, how easy is it?
It's easy.
There you go. So, anchor.fm/start. Get your own podcast. If you're not doing it, you're wrong.
And we're back.
Don't look at me like that. Don't look at me, little puppet. Don't look at me.
I just realized this. If you play Call of Duty with them adaptive triggers pulling all hard, you gonna get some strong ass fingers. Finger the shit out of some bitches.
But who uses... Wait. Well, I mean, yeah.
What do you mean,
okay.
who uses-
Yeah, no. It's the two middle. But you don't use your ring finger plate.
I use my index.
Who uses the index? It's the two middle.
Yeah, it's
I
the
use
two
this
middle.
one.
Everyone knows it's the two middle.
What, the finger?
I use
Yeah.
all of them.
Yeah,
all my
I
digits.
no, I go do
I
these
play
two.
bass.
Yeah.
I use.
I do these
Yeah,
two.
these two.
Why the two middle? What is this? Who am I fucking?
What, you're bowling or what?
Yeah.
You do the bowling fucking grip?
So like, she's laying
No,
down.
man.
But
Yeah,
then
like,
you gotta
push her
tickle.
down
You gotta
and-
tickle it.
I guess it depends. It
Yeah,
depends
I
on
guess
the
you
angle.
could- I
It
guess
depends
you
on
were
the
doing
angle
that.
too.
Nah, you-
It's usually
two fingers.
two
dog.
middle.
Two fingers. And then you get some knuckles in that
Yeah.
beat the asshole.
Oh, well, if you're,
And then you
if
could
you're doing
even
the shocker, yeah,
you
get
could even do the
two-
shocker. But or you just do. I usually just do 3 and then the pinky and the asshole. Like, why do this? Why do I have to?
3
Yeah, like
Three in the pinky.
Yeah, like this is a waste of.
Well,
this is-
there's also the spocker.
yeah, but yeah, you could do
You could
that.
get that far.
No, you could do the spocker.
I can do the spocker left hand.
But you know what?
Can't do it right-handed.
This
It just goes
pinky
off.
nail, this pinky nail is a problem with the spocker.
Oh yeah, true. You got to make sure.
That pinky nail, you
Good
never can get
personal
it.
hygiene when it comes to.
No, you can
gotta
never
have
get
a
it. You
decent
can't.
manicure.
This
You're
pinky
gonna
nail,
cut
you
their
can't.
pussy.
You can't trim this pinky nail enough.
You gotta have.
There's
a
no
decent
way you
manicure
can-
before you go in.
No, you can't. You can't. You can't trim it enough. The pinky nail's always like thin and sharp. Or I just have like very.
You
soft.
got very fine nails.
Yeah, I got very soft and like fingers. Look at my skin, it's soft.
Whoa, dude, that's soft.
You're out of control.
HBO has official.
Yeah, but
order.
dude, that shit, like, I just played a little bit and I
Yeah.
was like, my fingers are feeling this.
Yeah,
it's like a
there's
workout
actual,
for your
there's
fingers.
actual like weight behind
You
it.
get some
so I can
strong
trigger.
ass hands.
But like, what's making it?
There's motors-
there's a
where's
thing in the
thing?
yeah, it's in the
There's
in the
motors in the
controller.
triggers.
Yeah.
So like it's crazy because like you legit feel the weight of the weapon as your ABS, and then fucking when you pull the trigger, each trigger pull depending on the weapon feels
So
different.
games are going to be a little bit harder.
Well, you can turn it off.
Oh,
So like if you're playing crossplay, turn it off because fucking PS4 players aren't feeling that shit.
Or fools with mouses are just like a little.
yeah.
Yeah, I would say if you're trying to be as competitive as possible on, say, Call of Duty, turn it off.
Turn it off.
But
If you're just
if
trying
you're
to have fun.
like play the
take the nurse to the
campaign
hand real
or
quick.
just have fun, keep it on.
But still, the animation, it's still you push the button and the animation takes a while.
Mm-hmm.
So if the button is in coordination with the animation, there shouldn't be much difference.
Yeah.
You just know how to time it.
Yeah,
Okay, bye.
I would think because unlike like these how is it faster? Like and what's this last one? Modern Warfare. How is it faster to pull out a knife and throw it than it is to just shoot somebody with the gun
From the
that you're
hip, yeah.
currently carrying? And you're because the animation is faster, but like
Yeah.
it doesn't make sense.
The,
Like
physics,
theoretically,
the real physics.
theoretically, this makes sense.
Well, same thing too. Is like I
just
can unload a
works,
clip
bro.
of somebody.
It just works. Okay.
Knives are faster, right?
They're more lethal than bullets.
if you're playing core, you can unload a clip into somebody, they'll survive. You swipe them twice with a knife, and they're fucking
Yeah.
dead. Like
Yeah, they're more lethal than bullets. All right. Just get over it.
I'm just gonna rush at you while you fucking unload a clip into me so I can stab you twice.
But yeah, like I'll shoot somebody and it takes them a while to like come from sprint to. That's why there's a sprint to fire speed or whatever.
Yeah.
So maybe those things would be incorporated within the buttons themselves, right? So if you
Yeah.
if you put the attachments that have a higher sprint to fire speed, maybe it'll be quicker.
Like the actual perks actually.
yeah, like,
Affect
you-
the controller? That would
Yeah.
be sick. I doubt it goes that deep, but
It
that would
might.
be fucking sick.
Shit, I was gonna say something. Oh, have you guys seen those spiral fucking knives that are supposedly like the most deadly knife in the world? And it's just like it's like a
Ice pick.
triangle fucking shaped knife, but it's spiraled. And supposedly if you stab somebody with it, like you can take them to like the finest fucking medical physician in the world, and they can't do anything about it because the way the fucking
The
legs are
finest medical position.
Like supposedly the way the
Finest of breast milks.
Let me see if I can.
I
find
only,
this fucking
I only
dog
use
thing.
the finest
sounds
of medical
terrible.
professionals.
that sounds like it'd be pretty much impossible to fucking
Yeah, so it just mutilates their insides so that they
But I
can't.
didn't know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
exactly. He's completely
This fucking
mutilates
knife.
Yeah.
Why are you talking about it?
I just when you bringing the Call of Duty knives.
I could see that fucking
Everything
shit.
says-
Yeah, I
Yeah,
can see that.
Correct.
fucking
That
up.
if someone gets you and just stabs you directly in the fucking
Yeah, and
gut
they
with
give you
it-
a little twist too while they do
You
it.
can buy that on Amazon?
yeah.
That's like an end mill.
But at the same time, like
It's like an end mill.
if someone's coming at you with a knife, like unless they come up at you like prison style and like shake you from behind, you don't know what's
Shab
coming.
was all talking about Kimbo because he was on that Ultimate Fighter season with Kimbo
Yeah.
in the house, and he was saying Kimbo would be like, he's like, this is what you do when somebody comes at you with the knife. You give him this part of your arm, and you just clock him.
If someone comes at you with a knife, you take it on the outer
No,
forearm.
but that's what Bass Rutten said, right? Remember what did he say?
Oh.
He's like, you go like this, but he's like, yeah, you might win the fight, but you squirt the blood in the eyes.
Yeah, 'cause, I mean, right,
Or what did he say? You squirt it in their face. Oh no, that was with the hot
heel
sauce.
to the balls.
yeah.
You smear it in their eye. He's like, what if somebody comes at you in a restaurant and you have a bottle of hot sauce right here on the table? You could throw it, you could hit them with it. He's or you could put a little on your fingers and you smear it in their eyes.
Yeah. have you watched those videos? It's
Yeah.
fucking-
That's what we used to watch this in high school.
yeah.
No, I
Heel
did
to
love
the
that. I
balls.
did love that the one where he's like, you keep your hands like this. I would always keep my hands like this.
Well, no, that's
actually.
legit. Like even like.
But yeah, this is good. You keep your hands
They-
like this
they
because
train-
he's like, you could block, you could throw an elbow.
In a lot of the training that I had to do for work and stuff, they tell you like, so when you're talking to somebody as like a security officer or whatever, you're talking to people, you're doing this. You have your hands in this. How you doing, sir? How can I help you? Like you have your hands here because if someone does come at you, your hands are already. You can be in a defensive position easily.
Yeah,
But
even
if
the
your hands
low,
are
you could
this
protect
or
the
you're
low.
like this,
You
or-
could protect the low blow. Maybe
Yeah.
this is a little too high because you could protect the low blow here.
See, I always had the habit of keeping my hands on my pistol belt, but people took that as like because I have like I'm
'Cause
not.
you already have it like.
Well, no, I'm not.
It's already drawn like.
No, it
Make
was
you
a,
move,
it was a
tough
convenient.
guy.
It was a convenient armrest. I was just like I'm here, like convenient. Like it was a rest. Like
Even
my
though
elbows would be on my
even
pistol.
though the security guards are like, hey, why
what-
get your hands on your pistol?
Like, I'm just resting my arms. Like,
I'm gonna go get another beer.
I'm good.
Who wants? I'm gonna get a plan.
But so this knife, it's supposedly one of the most deadly knives in the world. But I was having a discussion with somebody at work recently, former military as well, and like you don't get extensive fucking hand to hand. You get like basically like you get basic combat training. That's what it is. But like if someone came at you with this knife, like okay, unless they fucking actually like fucking just straight on stab it into you.
But it's bladed all around, so
Yeah,
wouldn't
but
it be?
okay, but-
it has blades 360, so they don't have to worry about the two
Yeah.
sides. It's
Yeah.
just they just gotta swing and hit you, and they'll cut you.
But a slash, 9 times out of 10, a slash isn't a deadly strike. If you can, like, that's why I said you take a knife strike on your outer forearms, or even on your forearms here.
Then, if that's true, then any knife is that way, not just that knife.
Well, no, but I mean, this knife supposedly is one of the most deadly knives in the world.
Uh-huh.
Because if you are stabbed with it full on,
I believe that.
they can't fix it for whatever reason. But it's just like you have to be able to just jab directly to somebody with it. So unless you, like I said, unless you sneak up on somebody prison style and just shank them a couple times in the back. But then again, like okay, I saw like there was I forget what it was.
I don't think that knife you could just shank people a couple times. I
Yeah,
think
no.
it's more like just one.
Because I remember on the military
Maybe
channel
two.
there was this thing where they had like it was like the KGB, the fucking it was I know it was the 82nd Airborne, and I forget it was like some Israeli fucking military unit as well. And they were all doing these different like it was 3 different events.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
And like the first event was like
Yeah.
taking down a watchtower with the saw. So they're fucking like there was explosives planted at the base of the saw
Yeah.
at the watchtower, and they're like lighting it up.
Are you talking about one of your security gigs?
No, this is a military thing.
Fucking kidding.
I wish, right? Fucking security
He
guard
hasn't,
with
he
a fucking-
hasn't talked about his gigs for the last like 3 episodes.
What?
I don't know. I just thought I heard noise. Anyway, but it was like the 82nd Airborne versus this Israeli fucking knife fighter, and he's like doing all this fucking shit, flipping the blade around, doing this shit, and the dude from the Airborne.
You gotta chill on the pour right there.
Dang, dude.
I know that's a bottle. That's not a goal.
It's not a platy, or it's a platy. Dude.
Sorry, I'm not the bartender, but I got flawless technique. This guy's he's good, man. He's fast as shit.
He's like Tom Cruise in that movie.
Yeah, he's
like
fucking fast, man. He's like, he's very fluid with it.
Sometimes you can get in a groove. There's days where I'm just like, fuck, where's everything?
Where's everything?
Yeah, well, so far the 2 times that I've seen him work, it's like.
But it was on this episode I was watching. It was a dude from the 82nd Airborne, and then like this Israeli knife fighter, and like he's doing all this fucking flipping. Like he has a blade and he's holding it so the knife is like along his forearm.
It's a fake video.
He's doing this shit and he's flipping it around.
No, it's a fake video.
Doing all this shit.
Fake.
And like so it had like a painted edge. So
That's how they
telling
did
you.
it.
Like,
And
it was
it's shocked.
like it's shocked.
No,
it was like
I've seen that show. I know what you're talking about.
No,
each
it's
swipe
fake.
would be
I've
like
seen
a point, and then like a jab would be
I don't know.
to the heart would be like a kill shot.
Yeah.
And the Israeli guy, he's doing all this shit, and the 82nd Airborne guy like comes up and just goes, boop, end of the round. Because like the dude, like he swiped him twice, and the dude was just like, end round.
Yeah.
Just stabbed him directly in the chest. They're like, so I mean I get it, but like at the same time, I don't know why I brought this shit up. Like
I don't know. You gotta have,
super
but
gay.
you still have to go with some strength.
No,
to
yeah, you
get
can't
it
just-
into the. You can't just
Yeah, that's
go like
true.
this and dig it into them.
yeah. No, definitely.
Like like you could do it, and it's only gonna go like maybe an inch.
Now,
No, the thing that makes me, I guess, because like,
Especially that thing, you gotta have some strength.
yeah,
Yes.
it's just,
that's gonna put like a hole this big in your
That shit
body.
ain't going.
it's one of those things that I call it like a fucking mall ninja.
That
Like
shit
those
ain't
guys
going-
that fucking go to the like that blade store in the mall and buy the
mall
fucking.
ninja.
I'm telling you, bro. With my chainmail, it's not good. Imagine just wearing chainmail under your clothes.
That's not going anywhere near my insides.
It's not penetrating me at all.
In these 90-degree summers with that chainmail under your like t-shirt, like your t-shirt, you just see like, cool, bro. Why is your body so like just contour? Hey, don't tell anybody, dog. But I wear chainmail every day. I don't leave the house without my
The
chainmail.
Texas butthole tickling bandit has finally been caught. Thank goodness.
We can all rest easy.
Hi, the bussy bandit.
The Texas butthole tickling bandit. Apparently, this dude was breaking into people's houses and legit tickling butthole. So you wake up with some dude spreading your cheek and just tickling your butthole.
With your underwear down?
Yeah. Like, I'm a heavy fucking sleeper. But I'm not gonna sleep through somebody pulling down my pants,
He's just like-
spreading my cheeks. I might pretend I'm asleep.
And wait for it to happen.
You probably don't even believe that's real. Like,
That's impossible.
is this some demon tickling my asshole?
Dog,
I mean,
fuck.
look at this dude.
It's just the wind. It's
Yeah,
just
we
the
see
wind.
him.
It's not a person.
We see him.
Yeah, look at this guy.
He looks like
He looks like he tickles buttholes for a living.
Probably just did it one time. Leave the dude alone.
No, he's a bandit.
He's a
That means
bandit.
he
He's got
does
the
it
nickname. That means he's
he
done
does
it
it for a
multiple
living.
times.
so. Not only does he tickle your butthole, but he also robs.
He robs you, then tickles your butthole.
Tight.
Cool. Wait, back up.
Tickling buttholes is his
They
calling
brought in
card.
the fire truck for the.
I mean, well, the person they got the
Yeah, they
butthole
gotta-
to,
they gotta-
attention.
Yeah.
They gotta check buttholes.
They had to put that fire out of your ass.
But what I love is this comment here down at the bottom.
Yeah, he puts Vicks down there.
I hope he never comes to my house at 1:30 to the garage door, which doesn't lock. It's a guy too, JC Matthews.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, so the Texas tickling butthole, the Texas butthole tickling bandit.
Yeah, see,
So I mean, we're good here, but you know, you never know. There might be copycats. It can happen at any time. Shit. What else? I got more.
I feel like that's a misunderstanding.
No, I mean, okay, one time might be a miss, but this guy's done enough to be labeled the butthole tickling bandit.
I mean, the Wet Bandits never got labeled the Wet Bandits,
I mean,
They called themselves the Wet Bandits.
but they never got labeled the Wet Bandits by the newspaper.
no, I mean, true. But I think we talked about this before. Like, remember I told you about the bank robbers? They get labeled different things.
Maybe this
based on-
guy's such a pimp.
Were they the
He's
Wet
got
Bandits first, or were they the Sticky Bandits first?
Wet Bandits?
And then there were Sticky Bandits in two?
Yeah. I just wanted to bring it up. I just wanted to bring. I don't even know how I related to that, but or just because of the
Bandits.
nicknames that they give to.
the bandits, yeah.
But I just wanted to bring them home.
I mean, I'm not much of an Xbox gamer, and I can't say that I've played Gears of War at all. But Gears of War 5...
Wrestling stars, the New Day joining Gears
you
5.
guys say,
is
the
my
new
one.
day?
From the reviews of Gears 5, or is it out already?
Yeah, it's been out.
Yeah, there's not good reviews.
It's going to be DLC?
Yeah, it's going to be DLC, but they haven't said if it's going to be free DLC.
It's not good reviews.
Because like when Batista was a skin as well for the story mode, and he was free DLC.
Oh, so they're just going to be skins. They're
They're
not
just gonna be
it's not
skins,
going to be
yeah.
like, oh, there's a story and these guys are...
No,
But there's not good reviews coming from the Gears 5 one.
no, I've actually heard really good reviews of it.
I thought I heard not good reviews.
I heard like 7s.
Really, I've heard 9s and
Oh, really?
8s and 9s.
8s is low.
8s is
9s
average. 9s.
I doubt it's a 9.
Yeah.
I've heard 8s and 9s. 8.5s and 9s from what I heard. At least for the multiplayer. I don't know about the storyline.
Oh, see, that you're talking. We're just
And
talking
then
about-
Gears has a
Yeah, but multiplayer.
Gears is like Halo though. It has that fan base there where people just follow it.
People
But-
just rate Call of Duty on. I mean, but Call of Duty doesn't matter what the review is at this point.
Yeah,
Like,
people
do
just
they
play
even
it.
do reviews?
They don't even review Call of Duty anymore.
They do
It should
reviews
just be
for the
reviews.
story, really.
It should just be but it's like I don't like nobody plays. Who plays the story?
I'm gonna play the story.
I played the Modern Warfare story. That was really good.
I never finished the Modern
And then
Warfare.
I've
was
been hearing
liking
good
it.
things
I
about
couldn't.
Cold Wars.
I play the Modern Warfare storyline, and just the way the bodies drop when you shoot them, it's just like
They just ragdoll, yeah.
no, they don't ragdoll. The ones in multiplayer ragdoll, and it has like cool physics.
Yeah.
You catch people going through the air, and they just like look all goofy and shit. But like the one in the storyline, it's like you're shooting holograms. Like you shoot them, and then they're like they go down like remember Power Rangers, where they shoot at their feet,
Yeah.
and then they go like
fly, yeah.
oh, and they do like a backflip or like a half backflip, like a failed backflip.
Yeah.
And it was like the same thing every time. That's how like it felt to me. So I'm like, this doesn't feels like I'm shooting holograms.
With the Modern Warfare story,
like,
I just wanted
like
D-Day.
the training, like the what's it called, like the.
That's
way
why I
you
like
shoot.
Destiny. When you shoot people in the head, like they're like it's like you see their soul fucking leave their
Their
body.
soul leaves their body.
Yeah, but like even like Call of Duty multiplayer, you shoot someone, they drop like you fucking shot somebody. You know,
Yeah.
it's not like in the story, like it just feels like the bullets just passed through. Like it's a phantom that you're shooting at, and it registers that you hit them, and then they do that animation for falling. You know.
Yeah, I only played the up to like it was like, oh, finish this mission to unlock D-Day. Yeah, D-Day, right? What's his name? The guy with the glasses.
Yeah,
The racist dude.
Yeah, the racist dude.
But like, I feel like they should just rate.
He's the one that had the fuck. What was
The Border Patrol.
Border Patrol.
They should
Yeah.
rate the Call of Duties based upon the last one, or like NBA 2K. I think
Oh,
they
yeah.
kind of do. They kind of like 2K. They were like, oh, you know what? Like they based it upon the last one that it feels like they added a lot to it, or whatever.
Yeah, I can see that.
Like, cause like Madden's or like that last UFC game was basically the same as like I fucking feel like I got robbed.
Yeah. Well, see, the thing is like with adding the new day to this game, I think it's just kind of cool because
Have
like
you played it on PS5 though?
No, I haven't.
I haven't yet. No, I've been meaning to, but I haven't.
What?
I tried downloading Witcher
No, so
3,
he's
but
talking
I
about
forgot.
PS5.
But I guess they didn't
We're talking about
update it
UFC.
yet. So
Oh.
They did updates, a lot of updates for the UFC one, but Demon
Yeah.
Souls is pretty fucking addictive.
yeah, Demon Souls is great.
Very
Fucking
addictive.
I didn't realize there was a high def skin
Hey,
for
we gotta
fucking
do
Modern
a
Warfare.
Demon Souls review.
Huh?
I said we gotta do a Demon
Oh yeah,
Souls
do
You could do like a
a half
review,
review,
like
an in-game, and
Yeah.
we haven't got.
Yeah, 'cause how far-
I'm surprised I'm keeping up pace with you. I'm actually kind of.
You're ahead of me. Actually.
Yeah, that's
like
crazy.
I'm kind of chilling, like kind of like.
What soul level are you?
I'm like 20.
Oh yeah, I'm 37.
Oh yeah, see.
I'm crazy. It's crazy. I'm higher than Gabriel.
Yeah.
And like because I was fucking with guys. Like I was trying different classes.
Yeah, you were.
Like I have like 7 saves.
If a man comes in my face,
Because I was going through like 5 of them was experimental, and then there was like those 3 that I was trying to beat the Vanguard.
Mm-hmm.
So I have like all these saves of where I was experimenting with different classes and shit, and what I liked or whatever.
Yeah.
And then I settled on the Temple Knight.
Oh, okay.
And
Yeah, I
then
just chose the Barbarian, and I've just stuck with
Ran
it.
with it, yeah.
Yeah. But like I'm juggling that and Destiny 2. And
Okay, yeah,
I'm more times going to Destiny 2 right now
okay,
because
that's
it's
why.
new. And I'm just trying to max out before I start focusing on Demon Souls.
That's why. Okay. Because normally you're like, oh, I already beat it.
Yeah, usually I just
I feel
kinda,
like, oh, I'm getting so much done. And then Gabe was like, I beat that shit.
2 days ago I beat it. Yeah, Gabriel always shameless when it comes. Like Ghost of Tsushima. Like I thought I was
like
doing,
when it's just a story game, when it's a story game like that, that's pretty heavy on the story.
You just
Like
run through it.
I'll just run through it. Yeah, I don't have the patience to go. I'll do all the side missions after.
Yeah,
I don't have
That's
the
how
patience.
I am too. I just binge through.
Like
it.
I don't have the patience to sit.
I'll
through.
do all the side
I have to do all the side missions before I finish the story.
because
I
it's
have
part
to.
of it.
Yeah,
Like
to me, it's part of it.
like Red Dead, like how you said how you didn't feel like
honestly,
how
I
you didn't feel like Morgan was actually a good character based upon the story missions.
Yeah.
When you do all the side missions, like you feel like he's trying to help people and shit.
no, yeah, I really like Morgan.
Yeah.
It's just
No, but how you said like you didn't feel like he was trying to like he just felt like he was like just a knucklehead until like he was about to die or whatever.
yeah.
But like if you play all the side missions, it's like a different like he feels bad for everything he's doing. Even he's like he's basically a serial killer. But like some people he chooses to, and like and then that like it affects like. Or like the storyline, you can see how much it affects. Like those people affect other people.
Yeah.
And it's like a wave or whatever, you know.
Like with me, like I want to stream, and like I always think about like, oh, I should fucking stream this game. But the way I play, I explore every fucking corner of a game. I can't fucking move on from a section until I've made sure I've explored every little section of this fucking cave that I'm in.
Yeah,
Before
I don't like to
move
play
on.
with people watching.
Yeah,
'Cause
I feel like someone
I
watching-
can't savor.
It's hard to watch you play a game.
Yeah, I know. I know it is.
I savor each little thing. Like I want to savor this area.
Yeah.
Before I go on.
Yeah, I want to move around. I want to look around. I'm not. I remember I used to get so mad at Mon. Jasmine does the same thing though. Like Mon, when he would play games, and Jasmine does it now too. Like Call of Duty.
Like, you didn't even check. Did you see that corner?
No,
There's
yeah.
a corner right. You didn't even go near. There's 4 corners to this room, and you didn't even go to one corner. You just went straight through it.
Straight through it. Yeah, exactly. No. But what Jasmine does is like, oh look at this thing. Look at. Oh whoa. Look at this little switch on the wall. Look at. Like look at. Oh wow. Look at that. Oh that.
No, she's worse than you.
Yeah, she's worse than me. Oh wow. Look at that thing over there. Like Jasmine.
It's not a thing. It's just a.
Just go through the room. There's nothing there. No, look at this thing right here. And then she'll follow like a bug. It's like no. But see, I think so.
Well,
That's the thing too. Like
but
it's
everybody
crazy.
enjoys the game different.
Different, exactly. And so it was trippy. I was looking at my pictures, and so I think it was the 17th was the anniversary of when the PS4 released, and I saw it in my
On the 17th.
I think it was the 17th. The 17th and 19th. I can't remember now. But it was like I looked back at the memories of that game, and it was like Jasmine was born September 25th. The PlayStation came out that same year, November 19th, whatever it may be.
A few days later.
A few days later. So I had a new baby and a new console. Jasmine grew up watching me play that PS4, right? And so like the PS5, that's supposed to be mine. But Jasmine grew up watching me play, and she grew up playing with me on the PS4. That console's hers. That's her first console.
You have to buy a second one.
I'm gonna have to buy a second one now. But Jasmine played Bugsnax, and she immediately fell in love with it. It's the first game she's
Are
played.
you gonna cry right now?
It's the first game that she's played from beginning to end and actually beat the story mode of it with very minimal help from me. I helped her with some of the boss battles and things like that, but very minimal help from me.
Yeah.
She beat it on her own from beginning to end. and so it's like that's her console now. Like I can't
I took
even.
the training wheels off.
Yeah, basically, and so like.
You all getting choked up.
But yeah, Bug Sense is like, and you know what? That game starts off cute. And
It's like somebody talking like if Ruben had a son and he had him in football, he's like, you know, I taught him how to block. I taught him how to run the ball. I taught him how to look for openings in the defense. And he just keeps finding them. And he, you know, he's gonna win the Heisman Trophy in a few, you know. And I feel that like if I ever have a son, I'm like, he's gonna be the greatest boxer of all time.
It's just generations of boxing.
Mold him.
Right into
I'm just
this
gonna
boy.
mold him from his baby and how to box and.
But yeah,
Did you,
no,
on that Roy Jones Jr. was on Joe Rogan. He had like this crazy because his dad was his trainer.
Yeah.
Growing up, and then he fired him and like, or like
Yeah.
and then now he said he still hasn't talked to his dad.
Yeah.
And then but he was saying that his dad was like his dad was a great trainer and he had all the knowledge, but he was saying that this guy. This other, I forgot the guy's name, but he was saying this guy would come in and he would beat like all his dad's fighters, and he was saying like he would train with all these guys and he knew like these guys are better than that guy, like they have better technique, but every time they go against this guy they lose, and he's like he was beating with charisma, and he's like, and Joe Rogan's like, what do you mean by charisma? And he's like my daddy he would break these fighters. He's like there were like broken horses, and he's like this guy was a stallion. He's like he would beat him with belief and charisma, and he's like from there he's like I knew I couldn't let my daddy break me, and like he, you know, because you have to
There's a ring. It's a ring.
well, you have to
presence
live
behind
and
it.
die on your own decisions. You can't like be like, oh, it's up to God, it's up to the like or whatever my trainer tells me I do.
Yeah.
No, you have to live and die on your own fucking decisions.
Yeah.
You have to like believe what you're doing and
Yeah, you need to train her up to a point. Oh, like what was that kid that beat the fuck out of that one dude? Like in the third or fourth round, and then his coach made him do fucking push-ups at the end.
Khabib.
I don't know.
Remember it was like a month ago maybe. Like young kid beat the shit out of this dude, and then like he had to do push-ups at the end of the fight because he didn't do something his coach wanted him to do in the fight.
I don't know.
And
Yeah, but that's like
But it's like one of those things. Okay, yeah, you need to coach up to a certain point. Because there's like raw talent can only take you so far. So you need a coach to refine all that shit. But
yeah, you need technique, but
at the same time, you also can't give up.
But there's
like,
also those times to break the rules. Like
Exactly.
you need to know when to break the rules, and because everybody's training the same thing. Like, okay, if you guys are all training to keep your hands high, like I'll hit you to the body, or you know, like you know what they're training for. You know what they're training for, and you know what to break in the habit.
Yeah.
I don't know. We're good, but it's just some deep shit.
Yeah. No. I and I can understand what you're saying.
the fuck are we getting on?
I don't know how you guys got
How
here.
did we get on this? I don't even know. But let's take a quick break. We're about at that time, so let's take one more.
You were talking about bug snacks.
Yeah,
and
oh,
Because you were getting all choked up about Jasmine.
Yeah, passing it down. What's going on, peoples? Pistol Pete Jr. here. Just to remind you one more time to check out Ray's Energy Drinks by Rep Sports. Ray's Energy Drinks. Amazing flavors. Zero sugar, zero dyes, zero crash. None of the junk, none of the bullshit that's in these other energy drinks. They're amazing. I guarantee you're going to love them. Use coupon code TRPS for checkout. Get 15% off your order. Check out repsports.com. REPPSPORTS.com. Again, use coupon code TRPS for 15% off your order and to let them know that we sent you.
And we're back.
And we're back.
Yeah, I never realized that whatsoever about King of Leon.
Dude. Oh, that's mind blown.
Yeah, now it's like I want. That's such a good. That's the show if they should bring back now. Is
I would
that
love
show?
it to
They
be
found out.
Like
Yeah.
during the Donald Trump
Donald
presidency,
Trump.
and then like the whole like, or even Did Texas vote for Biden? No, they
No.
it almost was Biden. And then,
Biden, last minute went to Trump.
like, could you imagine Hank Hill during that whole like period? Like,
Yeah, he'd be Trumper for sure.
yeah, he'd be sick. Remember, he was like all about George Bush, and then he shook George Bush's hand.
Yeah, and it was like, it's all
And he was
soft.
like, his handshake
"Whoa."
was lit.
Was like a goldfish. Damn it, Bobby. Well, do you
Yeah,
remember?
and then that's why that's why he never gets along with Bobby Hill, because like they're not the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Do you remember that whole
Like
episode where
Hank
you
Hill
were
was like
well,
a top-notch athlete.
Yeah.
He was
Bobby
like-
Hill's like, that's
he's
my
like-
purse. I don't know you.
I don't know you.
He's like, what are you talking about?
What are you talking
about?
Oh my god!
I've never fucking realized that.
Do you remember the episode?
I
where
kept like I'm so stupid. Like I feel so stupid that like I watched that show a lot. And
Why?
I
I mean,
never realized that
Do
Bill.
you remember? I read that whole thing about it was called Dale's Revenge. And it was a whole thing about like, yeah, I know he's not my son, but he will never think of like it was the whole thing was like that boy loves
Oh, I think
me.
so. Yeah.
Like he'll never think of Red Corn as his father.
Yeah.
When Red Corn is dying on his deathbed, what was the son's name? What was his son's name? I can't remember. But it was like he will not be thinking of John Redcorn when John Redcorn's on his deathbed. That boy loves me, and he's never gonna think of John Redcorn. John Redcorn's gonna go to his grave, not knowing his son doesn't know he's his father,
Yeah.
and knowing that his
Yeah, I
son
think
doesn't love
I
him.
remember that. Yeah.
And it was like this whole deep thing. It was like, yeah, but that's the sweetest part of the revenge is that boy loves me, and he
You
will never
shake
love John
Yeah, that's
Redcorn.
true.
Yeah, shook it.
You don't look like you shook it.
Shaking it right now.
Shook the but you didn't pour.
Shaking it right now. Yeah, I feel like if you just pour it hard enough, you don't really got to shake it.
Yeah, I guess.
Did you read this thing? This is some Karen tweeted this. It says, do all the adults who manage to get a PS5 for themselves not feel bad that it probably means a child won't be able to open one on Christmas Day? You're pretty much snatching it from Santa's sack.
No, get your kid a Switch.
But no, this
Piece of
is
shit.
Fuck them kids.
Dude,
Someone
I
said
know
that about my
that
football
Michael
players.
Jordan didn't say like this, like, but
yeah, exactly.
that's
He
great.
probably did say that shit.
Is that an actual quote from Michael Jordan?
I don't know.
But
Oh, dude, on
but
that- on
also
that-
it's probably
on
because
that,
of his shoes.
on that Michael Jordan documentary, the one on Netflix or the one on ESPN.
Yeah.
About
There was like a scene where like one of the teammates was asking for an extra ticket from him because he had they would give him so many tickets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he's like, let me get another ticket for my aunt. You know, she just wants to be closer to God, and blah 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 blah. And then he was like, all right. He's like, well, yeah. He gives it to him like, and he's like, what'd you say? He's like, she just wants to be closer to God. He's like, well, tell her he just gave her one. And everyone was like, he's like, no, I'm just fucking around. He's like, no, you're not. No, you're not.
I'm trying to find this picture. It's been floating around Reddit, but it's just like a room full of just PS5s of like. the
No, I
digitals
mean
and the,
that like the PS5. Get your kid a Switch.
Yeah.
Like the PS5 is
It's for
it's for
an
grown
adult.
ass men.
the most of the games that come out for are like mature games.
And Jasmine.
Look at that sexy motherfucker right there.
It's all
Yeah,
black.
it looks good if it.
They probably
yeah.
took the
Someone
panels
painted it?
off and painted it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that looks sexy as
You could
fuck.
do that. Yeah, I could do that. I'll paint my shits black
Right?
Why?
because
Oh,
it looks
that's sexy
better.
as
It's
fuck.
better black, man.
Why did they just do
There
it?
was, I don't know. I do. I saw.
Spider-Man.
Hey, I saw
Spider-Man
Ruben.
ass.
Was that you?
I saw a meme that I don't know if it was photoshopped or not, or if it was like maybe it was like a thing and then they canceled it, but it was like for the PS5 and it was like it's okay to be white.
Those are fans.
Oh,
Yeah, it was like the
really?
logo and then it was like it's okay to be white.
I think I've seen that before.
I don't know if it was
The
photoshopped, but that's
PS5
hilarious.
collection right there.
Yeah, but
Oh,
but
different
but
routers?
He says, I planned for this strategy for years. It's a router, two fans. Like,
Is that a shredder?
I think that is a paper shredder. It just matches everything.
It's a knife sharpener. It is. I think it's a knife sharpener.
Right.
I'm trying to find, but there's one.
That's cool.
It's like a room just full of the digital and regular PS5s. It's just like
What
full
are
of them.
digital PS5s?
They don't have a disc tray. So you
So
can
this
only
one right
buy
here-
This
stuff
one,
on
yeah.
the PlayStation Store.
See how that one's
If you,
symmetrical?
if you notice,
You
it
can't
doesn't,
go
it
to
doesn't
like
have a disc
GameStop
drive.
and get a
They have
game.
that?
Yeah.
Is that cheaper?
Dude,
Yeah,
that's
it's
like-
like
It's
cheaper.
$100 cheaper.
Oh, that's pretty tight.
and it's
So-
symmetrical.
This is the one. This is the one
Yeah,
that
it's
disc drive.
symmetrical.
See how it's got that big lump on the side,
No.
I like the lump.
right there.
I like that little contour.
It's got a tumor.
It's so confusing
It
though.
doesn't
not a
have a
tumor.
slit.
It's so confusing because when you put the disc in, like you put it to the side where there's less of it. Like normally the disc would be like
So you wouldn't be able to buy a hard copy of like a deluxe edition.
if you have
If you
the
got a
digital,
digital
only.
one,
Yeah.
yeah.
You can't buy a disc. So
Yeah.
it's all digital.
You would have to get a deluxe edition online.
Oh, right there.
Yeah.
Which
That looks
wouldn't come
Photoshop.
with like.
All the
That
badass
might be
shit.
Photoshop.
and stuff.
Or it looks like that.
Like, I
that
got
looks like
the-
an Amazon
I
van.
got the
or whatever.
collector's edition.
That's like a
Ultimate
that's like a
edition of,
delivery
Final
van.
Fantasy 15.
Could be.
Okay.
They were only made like I think like I forgot how many they made for each console, but I remember it just sold out in 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
I was
Which
one
one?
of those lucky ones. The Ultimate Collector's Edition for Final Fantasy 15.
Oh,
You had
Would
to
it come
buy
with like a chocobo, like a?
No, it came with
see, like go to
the
go
guy's
to that
name,
picture.
what's his name again?
Noctis?
Not yeah. It came with an action figure of him and the
See,
art
like,
book
look at the-
and
look at the
DVD
slot.
and the anime and the soundtrack
Yeah.
and
See, look at the slot. Which way would you put the disc in that slot?
Like,
to the
like
if the
top
downside.
facing that way.
the top
Yeah,
piece and
exactly.
outside.
The bottom-
Exactly,
bottom
but no,
Facing that way.
but no, you put the bottom facing that way.
Oh, okay.
What?
Yes,
I haven't actually put a disc in my place.
it's confusing. It's confusing.
So if you had it upright, you would put the disc in upside down.
No, because the disc is on the bottom. Like
The
when
disc
you
tray is on the bottom.
yeah when you
in?
put it sideways.
Ah.
Yeah, if you put it sideways, it makes sense because the disc tray is on the bottom. But if you have it upright, then that disc goes towards the bottom.
Oh.
So it goes. The bottom goes to the right, and the top's to the left. If you have it standing.
Yeah.
Which is confusing as
Yeah,
fuck
'cause
because
it-
normally it's like the
it has to
meat
read at the
the
bottom.
meat of the console. Like I want to put
That's
that
where the reader goes.
Exactly, right?
Yeah,
Like-
it's actually on the other side.
it's so confusing.
I forgot, this is something I've been wanting to bring up too. So Spider-Man Miles Morales, they at the end credits they have a whole
Bozeman way.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
yeah.
have a whole like
Who's Bozeman?
dedicated to
Chadwick
Boseman,
Oh,
Black Panther. Like
okay.
at the end of the credits, but they actually they gave him his own street.
That's pretty cool.
And then
But
in the
No,
in,
that'd be cool if they gave you a trophy for taking that selfie.
Like walking down.
you get there is a trophy for. Do you remember in the first Spider-Man? You never finished it, but part of the story mode, you go in to a cafe.
Don't
when
spoil
you're-
it for me. No,
when you're talking to MJ, and Stan Lee comes in, he's your server, and he gives you fries.
Oh,
and
that's
shit.
cool. I didn't
And,
know that.
yeah.
It's
So
cool.
if you go back in Miles Morales, if you go back, there's a big bronze statue of fucking Stan Lee,
I like that one.
and you get a trophy for. Oh, like yeah. I'll be honest with you guys. There was never a Cyberpunk game. We just wanted to hang out with Keanu Reeves.
we cancel the game.
I sent you guys this one. Y'all overhyped the graphics.
Oh yeah.
This is plugged into a.
That's like me when I got a. That's like me when I got a PS3.
Is that
I was
even
playing on
possible? Like, how do you?
old- No, those TVs don't have HD.
Yeah, like,
yeah.
how-
Yeah,
but,
you could
like,
still
is there-
put- you could do a console port or a console. Or
Is there like a
the fucking VGA?
I like
The
this
AV?
one.
Oh yeah, the
The
VGA.
AV.
Is that? Oh, it goes to
Oh,
HDMI to
yeah,
AV,
yeah.
but those
Yeah,
don't have
that's
AV
like-
though. Those tube TVs don't have AV.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
The tube TVs.
Yeah, red, yellow.
Yeah, they have it red and yellow.
green, or red,
Red and yellow,
yeah,
red
You
red,
could
yellow.
do an
red,
HDMI
yellow.
to red, yellow, green.
What?
I was thinking of the other one, the one that's
Red,
like
yellow,
green, the one that's a blue, green.
No, that's the
No,
that's,
red, yellow, and white. Is AV.
Yeah, but what's the
That's
green?
that's component.
Oh, component. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. Component.
Yeah.
But they have
Actually,
an
they're
They
stereo.
have an HDMI to yellow to AV.
They used,
Yeah.
I mean, the old console, like the PS3
If you can find a
Xboxes
Radio
had that.
Shack, you can get one. Radio Shack has connections for everything.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
No,
you could flip
You still a
that.
team?
This one, I don't know why, but this one had me dying when I first read it.
I could tell you
Oh,
a
'cause you
joke about the PS5, but you probably won't get it.
You won't get a PS5.
Because you won't get a PS5. It's just they're just.
They're expected to be
How
sold
did
out
they- did
until
they-
next year.
How many did they sell upon launch? Is
you
there
know
an
what?
article about
Let's
that?
find out.
Wait, how many did they?
Because
sell?
how many were they able to manufacture for launch?
I think I saw a video earlier today
How many?
that just said the title was just like PlayStation admits they're out of PS5s.
Well, I know they're releasing
How many?
some for holiday season.
But how many PlayStation were received at launch?
I don't know.
Not sold.
There
at
was
Yeah,
also
I
an
should've
article
got
where a
one
lot of
when you guys got
Amazon
yours.
workers were stealing PS5s.
after they get caught?
Wait, so how much did you buy your
And
PS5?
then they confiscate the PS5?
Mine's
Probably got
with
caught.
tax
I'm
and
sure
everything was
someone
like
got caught. I
5.
didn't look into the article.
Oh,
But they had to get, like, let's say you stole the PS5, right? You took it home, and then they would have to get a warrant, right, to come in.
They have a tracking. Yeah, they track them, so they would know who.
But how
who
would
has
they
them.
get a warrant in that
Or
amount
Sony
of
would have
time?
I mean, I don't know.
How long does it take to get a warrant? Are you a lawyer?
For a PlayStation? Probably.
No, but I'm saying like the Amazon people, workers who stole it and took it home
Well, 'cause
and have it at home, right? They still have to prove, in fact, that you have it.
Yeah.
So they would have to get a warrant to break into your house and see that you have it.
Well, see, the other thing you have to think of too
Right.
is like, when it comes to
So
PlayStation
how long does it take?
worldwide,
Overnight, they just call the
Probably
district
doesn't
attorney.
because Sony can track all
I
the
see
serial
that in
numbers.
shows
Yeah,
in the
serial
Ozarks.
And if they see that it's
Yeah, but they
at
still have to get a warrant to
such
break
and
into
such
your
address.
house.
Yeah, I mean,
But how long does it take to get a warrant? So you have it for a couple of days before you get busted. How many days do you do in time?
Then you could chop it and just sell the parts.
You could just sold it. You could have sold it right away, and it's not even at your house anymore.
yeah, but then
Or you could have not kept it at your house,
yeah,
and you don't even get caught. Like they bust in. I don't have it.
yeah.
How do
So,
they-
but see, one thing you got to think of. So we're looking at these numbers.
I'm
So
like
today's
getting so into like the minuscule of things.
the 21st. PS5 released in the U.S. in November
16.
12th.
12.
12.
It released to the rest of the world November 19th.
Yeah.
Okay.
To like
So-
Australia and such.
Yeah.
So, what's
And
the
so,
point?
let me see where it goes. Units sold as of November 19th.
No, but how many were released? That's crazy. 100. That's not.
118. That's not a
seems
lot.
low. Yeah.
That's so
There's
low.
80 billion people in the world.
Dude, how did I get killed by
That means
somebody on Demon
1%.
Souls?
How the what?
There's only that, like, on Demon Souls, like, people could invade your game and kill you and
yeah.
fight you, like, mid-game, like, while you're
Yeah.
mid-game.
Wait, so that means like only like 1% of the world has. Not even 1%.
Less
Not
than
even
half.
less than 1%.
So you won't be
Dude,
getting invaded.
we're like less of the 1% of the 1%. As Bernie Sanders would like to, the real president, because he would have beat Biden. He should have beat Biden. They robbed it from him again.
He was robbed.
He gave it to Biden. He was
Yeah.
like, here.
Who,
I feel
Bernie
like,
Mac?
dude. I feel like Donald
Yeah,
Trump did
Bernie
not
Mac.
want to win.
When you said Bernie, I thought you meant.
I feel like Donald Trump did not want to
Bernie
win the
Mac.
presidency.
I forgot about Bernie.
Bernie Mac
Sanders.
is just the black fucking
But
Rodney
that's
Dangerfield.
You were doing an accent.
Come on, man. You gotta give Bernie Mac.
Mac.
No, Bernie Mac is hilarious. Like,
Bernie
he-
Mac
He was just a black fucking Rodney Dangerfield. I get no respect. I get no respect at home. I go home and my kids are bad. Take my wife, please. It's the same. It's the same. He just didn't pull on his fucking tie. It's the same fucking joke.
It's not unique to talk about how bad it is at home.
Yeah, no.
Oscar.
Well, see, and like, I never enjoyed those jokes where like people like, oh, my wife is terrible.
Nah, he'd be like-
it's always stupid.
No,
Like,
I don't
He
know.
always talked about his kids, but
Bernie Mac was shit, bro.
Yeah, his gums are black.
I said I want some milk and
I
cream.
hate my gums because
They
they
both-
black.
I mean, you
Forgot
could
about
say
shit.
the same thing about George Lopez. Like he had the one epic special, and
Yeah.
he just rode that out.
Oh yeah,
Dude.
His
But I mean-
did you see his new one?
I haven't seen
Yeah,
it.
It's so pandering. It's
Really?
like I watched the first like
How new-
the first 20 minutes, and I was like, is there even a joke? Like
His
there's no
first two
joke.
specials were amazing.
When
Same
did he have a
thing-
new one?
Recently, like last
Like
year.
last year.
yeah.
Really, I haven't seen it.
And
His
like,
fir- his
I was
first
like,
two
where's
specials
there
were
a
really
joke?
good.
There's no joke. Like, there's no jokes in here. He's just
No, he's
pandering.
just being a, yeah, he's just being a
Yeah, I remember
angry
seeing
old-
one in like.
He's just saying
2014,
shit, like
something
obvious
that.
shit. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like that happens to a lot of comedians though. They come out with like George Lopez. His first
He
two,
had that
his first two
one.
specials were really great.
Yeah,
Well,
the
even the
fucking
second-
Yumbo
The
Yak
second one played off the first one.
the
but it
second one
still-
was
Yumbo Yak,
almost
dude, that
50,
shit was
at
so
least
funny.
50% of
Yeah.
the first one.
But
But yeah,
I
the
mean-
first one was
Why you
epic.
crying?
Like,
Why, yeah, why you crying?
Because of
Why you don't
chocolate
say
bunny?
so that stupid?
Where's my chest
I
hurts.
can't breathe.
I can't.
I got a
Yeah.
pain in my chest and I can't breathe.
Yeah, like that first one is
Like,
epic,
Mom,
but
can I have an allowance? Mira, cabrón.
I
I allow you to live.
Because it's relatable.
Yeah.
yeah,
It's relatable.
But like
To a-
he
to a
like those the
percentage.
same jokes.
Yeah. But again, it's one of those things where it's still relatable. It's the same jokes but different. Like okay, there's a Reddit I follow called.
There's a new Kevin Hart special where I guess he does it from his house.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
You watched it?
Yeah, he's just talking shit about everybody.
I'll give it a chance.
But there's
It's pretty
a
funny. It's not like
bless you.
he's just talking about his life during
COVID.
and it's pretty funny.
You know
But I
who's
didn't watch all the way
badass?
through. I fell asleep.
That never fails. Dave Chappelle.
Oh, of course.
Oh,
They
Chappelle.
dude, they put that shit on Netflix.
Which one?
Chappelle.
Oh, the whole season? I know. I was watching the first
all of
season.
them, yeah.
I was watching the first episode and I was like,
Dude.
damn, I don't even remember this being the first episode.
Exactly.
I was like, this shit goes so hard.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
like titties right
Yeah,
out
with
from the
the
gate.
nips.
The first skit, there's titties out.
The first episode is that the eclipse?
Yeah, the eclipse. That's
Yeah.
like the first skit. The titty out. I was like, I don't remember this being the first episode.
But my favorite thing is him is like when he talks about afterwards. He shows that outtake and he was like,
Dude,
he goes,
look
I
at my
felt so
face."
bad the whole time because I'm sitting there just like, come on, titty,
Yeah.
come on, titty.
I remember I used to watch. I remember we used to watch it at Nana's house.
Yeah.
Like, I used to show it to Gabriel on the low key.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we just loved that. And I remember your mom came one time like watching it. She was like, "Oh, this shit's fucking stupid." and then like a
Dude,
few,
my
a
parents
few
hate
months.
anything on
Dude,
Comedy
no, but
Central,
a few months later, they were. I remember being in the living room and they were watching it. And they were just dying laughing at on one of the episodes. I was like, "What the hell? You guys were talking shit about it when me and Gabriel were watching it, but like now you guys are watching it out of the blue and laughing about it."
Dude, you watch those episodes, you're like, fuck, how was this on TV?
Yeah, a lot.
That
But
shit's tight.
I've watched them back, and some of it, like a lot of them, are pretty stupid. But like the Charlie Murphy one, like that.
Yeah,
shit
the
still,
Charlie Murphys are
like,
classic.
that still lives. Like you watch that to this day, and it still makes you die.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
the second episode was.
Was the first one also?
KKK
Oh,
dude.
that was that the
No, that was
first
the first
episode? That was the
episode.
first
That
episode
was
too.
the
The
first episode.
KKK
Oh,
one.
yeah.
Oh, dude, that's
And then the
still
second
so
one
hard.
was Tyrone Biggums when he goes into the school.
No,
Yeah.
the site. Was it? Did he go to school first?
Yeah,
or
he
did
went
go
to the
for Fear
school.
Factor first.
No, Fear Factor was, I think.
Yeah, I think
what
Fear
episodes
Factor was
later.
after he was already
Yeah, 'cause
like
he goes to the
established.
school.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's just doing.
Oh
a little
yeah,
school
because they
skit.
just introduced a character.
Yeah, and that shit was funny as fuck. I was
Yeah.
like, holy fuck.
There's something you don't know about me, Joe Rogan. I smoke rock.
Yeah.
And then he just goes over those coals. Like,
Yeah.
Oh,
You know, like the fucking toenail.
And then he lights, then he like light a cigarette with that shit
Yeah.
with his like toenail.
The one thing that was, anytime there was a club scene or people dancing, he had that one dude doing the fucking robot.
Oh yeah.
He was just always there. Just
With that mesh shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He always had like dope ass artists on there.
Yeah. Man, that shit. Yeah.
yeah.
That shit was tight.
I mean,
I'm
if
glad
you,
they put that on Netflix.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was on Netflix.
They
I need
just
to
put
watch
the first
I haven't
season,
finished
or-
it.
There's only
No,
2
it's-
seasons, huh?
No,
No.
there's
I
3 seasons
thought it
and
says
the
all-
fourth season.
The 4th lost season.
Oh, okay.
The 4th season.
Are you
isn't
sure?
as
Is
good.
it the 3rd one?
Or
is
maybe
last
the 3rd season was
I think the
lost.
3rd one's
Yeah.
last season.
I
And
mean,
even that one's
yeah,
good.
'cause I'm thinking of Boondocks. Boondocks had 3 seasons, and then the 4th
Really?
season without. There's a 4th season without Aaron McGruder.
Oh yeah, and that one's not that good.
It's okay. I haven't finished it.
I-
Like the
yeah,
first
'cause it's
episode,
not
they're
that
going
good.
talking
I
shit
remember
Chris
the
Brown.
Boondocks. That
Well,
shit
because
was
it's not
pretty-
that good.
Yeah, it's
That's
not
why
that
you don't
good.
finish it. 'cause
Yeah.
it's not that good.
The first 3 seasons, but apparently they're
Really? I
coming
felt
back.
like there was. Yeah, but
They're coming back.
But
They're gonna make
Granddad's dead.
But Granddad's dead. Yeah,
and so is Black Jesus.
he's dead.
No, I don't know.
What?
Charlie Murphy.
Charlie Murphy. But Charlie Murphy was
He was a
only-
huge character in Black Jesus, though.
Yeah, he was a huge character in Black Jesus.
I was thinking the main character, Black Jesus, was
But
but he's
Charlie Murphy was
Black Jesus was what's the rapper on there?
Magnificent.
Magnificent.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was the song that he had?
Fuck Granddad, or he
That
had,
was that was Nate Dogg.
Booty Butt Cheeks.
The fuck granddad, yeah, booty butt cheeks.
Magnificent. That what does it say? I got
That
people.
real
I got
thug,
people
man.
asking me all the time.
Isn't he
Magnificent.
gay?
Does the song say booty butt cheeks or move them butt cheeks? Who cares, nigga? It's a song about butt cheeks.
Yeah.
When he does that, he does that Dick Riding Obama song.
Dick riding Obama. Was that on that last season or no?
That was the 3rd season.
That's the.
That
Is that the one?
That's the last good season. Like I said,
okay.
I've only watched like the first 2 episodes of this 4th season.
That R. Kelly episode was fucking.
Oh my god, that's the first episode. No,
Really?
I'm sorry, that's the 2nd episode. Because it's the garden party is the first episode.
Really? Wow.
It was like the government. Oh, wait, no, what was it? Ronald Reagan
And that's
is the
when they meet.
devil.
Is that
9/11 is
that's Samuel Jackson and Charlie Murphy are in that one too, right?
No,
the
that's-
Westlers. The Westlers kids.
Charlie Murphy is
I thought they were in the
Ed
first
Webster
episode.
Jr.
Yeah, but I thought they were in the first episode.
The first episode, Ed Webster Jr. That's Charlie Murphy. Yeah, and then
But not Samuel Jackson's not in that one. No.
Sam Jackson. He's
the brother.
He's
are they twin brothers or he's the older?
No, they're not brothers. They're just friends. They were in the military together.
Oh, I thought they were older.
He's fuck. What's his name? He's the one that wears a bandana.
Yeah.
Fuck, I can't remember his name now.
Full one.
Yeah.
I can't remember. Shit, I can't remember his name now. But he was one of my favorite characters too.
Yeah, that show's super
What's
good.
that?
Have you never watched
There are
that?
known knowns
Boondocks,
and
no.
there are known
watch it.
unknowns. That means there's shit we
I've
know.
seen some clips
the shit
on
we know we
YouTube
don't
or
know.
whatever, and I do
The
wanna
shit
watch
we
it,
don't
but-
know that we
It's
don't
like
know.
it's like the same art as Naruto, like the same artist.
Kind of,
Yeah,
The
it's
same
an
art.
anime,
It's like
yeah.
the same exact artist.
Well, and I mean they do all kinds of like throwbacks to like samurai and anime and like it's funny as shit.
Is it on Netflix or anything?
Boondock. It used to be
it's
on
on.
Netflix.
It's on one of
off
the
and on.
streaming. It's on one of the streaming.
Yeah.
I'm sure you could.
It has to be.
You gotta watch it.
Or
To me,
Hulu? I
Or
pretty
it's
much
on the
have all
adult.
of them.
If you could even subscribe to adult. Or I don't know if you have. Or if you have cable,
it's on
you
Adult
already
Swim.
have cable, so you
Yeah.
could just go to the Adult Swim app and,
On
and
demand.
sign
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
your guy's cable.
One
account,
of
and
my
you can
favorite
stream it
things
on
about
Adult Swim.
Oh,
Boondocks.
no way.
Yeah,
Like I think
and you
I
can
think-
watch all the. You can watch like almost all the Dragon Ball Z's on there too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, my favorite
I've
thing
already
about
seen all of
Boondocks
them.
though
Yeah,
is just
like a
how
couple
they
times
point
or
out and just make fun of. They don't make fun of a community in general. They just make fun of ignorance. Like the
Right.
whole nigga moment episode. It's not about the skin
That
color.
is that would be.
It's
a
just
good
about ignorance. It's about how fucking stupid people get and about how like we let that stupidity fucking lead us to doing
like
stupid
this
shit.
year,
Yeah, like this.
like
this
voting for Biden. No, I'm
dude, this
just
would be
kidding.
fucking perfect fucking season for Boondocks.
Donald Trump is no different, man. Like it's just the same. It's the same shit.
Same
It's
shit,
the
different day.
It's all the same guys who are leading these dudes.
Yeah.
Like so, it doesn't matter who. They're just going based on the same guys who led us into all the debt in Iraq.
Well, see,
wars
the,
and
the last season
perpetual
too was
wars.
like, that's when they got real deep with Huey. Remember, he was watching. It was like I'm gonna do nothing but watch BET for like an hour every day, and like every day he was getting dumber and dumber
That's like
and dumber.
what's it called? Super Size Me.
yeah, basically it was Super Size Me, but he was watching BET. instead
Dude,
of
you know what I
fucking
used to
eating
love
food.
to watch on BET was BET. What's it called? Uncut.
Oh,
And it would just
they
have,
had,
like-
two short music videos and shit.
Yeah, and then they had Nelly's tip drill, where it was just like fucking booties and cooches shaking, and I was just like 15 years old, like, it's like fuck yeah, BT. Where else am I gonna see this on free cable? Fuck yeah. Sure was the best, man.
Did we talk about
I
that?
forgot what it was called. It was like BT Uncut or BT
Something
like
like
late
that.
night. Or
Late
something
night.
like- Nelly's tip drill.
There was always that late night like MT. I remember. Like,
But when
that
I
was,
look back at that now, I'm like, man, these bitches is ugly.
yeah. like, to me, like Vita
I'm like,
Guerrero,
Vita Girl's still hot. If
I
you-
don't know. I
no,
always thought she had a pitbull
She has an
face.
ugly face,
She got an
but
ugly ass.
she-
Like,
her-
she got
if you
great-
still go look on
Vita
her
Guerrero.
Instagram, she's still hot, dude.
Oh,
Or Rita
dang,
Guerrero,
I remember
whatever the
on
hell it was
MySpace,
Well, maybe
was
she got
always
work
like-
done, but she's still hot now to this day.
Let me
She's
see.
hot.
Let's see what she looks like.
Yeah, if you go on her Instagram and see her,
I remember her from MySpace days.
MySpace.
But that was she was on those music videos. Is that what she's doing?
Gina Carano looking mad thick on this last episode of.
Yeah,
Mandalorian.
she did. She was.
She looking like Lisa Ann and shit. Like a little bit younger Lisa Ann.
All right. Yeah. No. I'll okay. Yeah.
I need a great
Pull
one of her
on the
butt.
whole page. That's not even like.
This
That's a
is
weird
just-
picture.
Yeah. No, that is a weird picture, but
There you go.
yeah, she looks like she
Oh,
looks
there you
better
go.
there now.
She might have had some work done.
She might have, cause like
She
even
still
even
got it.
even in the Dave Chappelle, like the "Piss on You" video. Remember she was in that one in the background.
No, I don't remember that.
You don't remember? She's in
I
Piss
remember
on
the
You.
piss on you, but I didn't know she was in that.
Yeah, she's in it.
That was a great. I want to piss on you.
Yeah, she looks way better with that mask.
That was funny about R. Kelly. R. Kelly, or he's talking about Dave Chappelle was talking about how R. Kelly was like,
How you gonna make a
"How
video?
you gonna make a video about pissing on?"
Nigga, how are you? That was the best response to that shit.
Like everybody keeps talking about they're talking about R. Kelly. They're like, You know, who, R. Kelly fucking could scrap. They were saying that he was like an amateur boxer or something. And then I heard like recently he got fucked up in jail or something.
Oh shit!
So I don't know, but
I
could fuck up R. Kelly.
this just popped up on my news feed here. So I didn't know that.
Remember Jermaine Taylor? Do you remember Jermaine Taylor though? He fought. It was like Kelly Pavlik and Bernard Hopkins.
Oh yeah.
He. I don't know why he looks like R. Kelly. Like if R. Kelly was a boxer, he would be James Taylor.
Yeah.
James Taylor was like phenomenal, like pound for pound, one of the best of all time for like 2 fights.
Yeah, for a minute.
Like 2 fights. He had like an amazing fucking jab, and then he just completely fell to pieces.
Fell to pieces. Well, the pressure got to him.
But like he had one like the best. He had a better jab than Muhammad Ali.
Yeah.
His jab was phenomenal,
And
but he just fell apart.
Yeah. I remember the name. You know what fight I just I don't know why.
He was like in fight night. In one of the fight nights, he was like a broken character where you would just dominate with. With Jermaine Taylor.
Yeah.
And his jab.
I don't know why I went back for whatever reason.
And there was another one, Lacey.
Oh,
Jeff Lacey.
Yeah.
Jeff Lacey was broken as fuck in that game. He would beat the shit out of Muhammad Ali, and he was such a shitty fighter. Like he had 2 good fights, and he just fell to pieces too. Like
what fight? Oh god, why am I forgetting? I'm going blank on this guy's name now.
I hope they stop making UFC and they just go back to Fight Night. I pray to God.
There it is.
They should do like a combo, maybe like a combo. That would be cool if they did a combo game where it was like.
There's no way they're gonna do that shit.
If it was boxing and UFC.
There's no way because it would be 2 different licensings. There's no way they would do that. I was watching this fight recently.
I hope, but Dawson is getting sued by Canelo for like $300 million.
Yeah.
And most likely he's gonna win at least like 150 to 200 million. And then Dana White, or they have the Roy Jones boxing already on Fight Pass. And Dana White's been talking about Dana White boxing, and there's rumors of Conor gonna fight Pacquiao, and hopefully they do. I mean,
I can see something.
Hopefully they do it. I would like to see Dana White boxing.
Yeah, but no, I was watching this fight recently. I don't know why. For whatever reason, I decided to go back and just.
This is a So You fight because it's such a WWE type.
Because it was so like Mayorga was talking so much shit, and De La Hoya was quiet the whole time.
Is De La Hoya married?
Probably. He might be married like for the 5th time now.
Has he ever been married, or
he's been married like a couple times?
Really?
Yeah, there was a whole controversy where he was married, and then like he showed up at a fucking like some ceremony.
But Mayorga was fighting Shane that's who I'm thinking of. He was fighting Shane Mosley. They were fighting Shane Mosley recently. Both of them old as shit.
Yeah.
Already, and fighting Shane Mosley, and they had that at the press conference.
Yeah.
Even Shane Mosley's wife, she's a promoter too. She's a boxing promoter.
Uh-huh.
And then Mayorga fucking slaps her ass. But it was so WWE though.
Yeah.
It was so like, oh no, you guys stayed. Like she was clearly in on it.
Yeah, it's like she walked by, like she was sticking her ass out.
Yeah, it was like like here, like I'm in the position for you to do this.
Yeah.
And then her reaction to it was like,
yeah, no, the De La Hoya Mayorga fight. I remember the weigh-in because I remember watching the interview. That's what made me go back.
But that was when De La Hoya was the shit.
He was this was he was in his prime. And Mayorga was talking shit. It's like, you sing like a faggot. He's like in Spanish. He was telling you sing like a faggot. You know,
maricón.
Yeah, you just kept calling him faggot the whole time.
Maricón.
And I remember because watching it and listening.
But was that after the pictures came out?
No, this was before. This was way before. And fucking De La Hoya.
Those are real pictures. Do you remember that?
The fishnet stockings?
Yeah.
Do you remember that, Ruben? De La Hoya
and the fishnets?
Do you remember De La Hoya and the fishnet stockings? The pictures that came out?
No.
We were in high school. There's pictures of Oscar De La Hoya come out in high heels and lingerie and fishnet stockings.
No.
Do you remember that? You're gonna see it.
You're about
one
to see
one of the best boxers of all time.
There it is.
Look at that.
Bam!
Is that real?
That's real. That's 100% real. And then he was like,
he's probably still slaying pussy right after that.
No, that was because he was fucking some chick. Like they were.
Yeah, she got him in a wig and everything. Leave that shit.
She had him in a wig and everything, huh? Is it that girl right there?
Yeah, that's the one he was fucking.
Yeah, it was because of her.
Look at it.
Hi.
His titties out and everything. Look at those nipples. Look at them De La Hoya nips. Look like
why?
them pepperonis from
Why
that
did he do
charcuterie
that?
that we were eating a while.
He was just into. She was just into that shit.
Yeah.
That's pretty sick.
But,
Was she the one that leaked them?
Yeah, she leaked them too. Look at that. Look at that.
Phenomenal, man. That's great.
I don't know. We were doing cocaine and we were dancing and she told me just put on the fishnet. I mean it was hers, but I figured okay. I mean it would fit me, so I put it on.
I'll give you a modeling lesson.
I'll give you a modeling lesson. I don't know why. But I mean
America's Top Model. Eat your heart out.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug. I mean I was doing it.
Tyra Banks.
That's a funny costume.
Tyra Banks.
What the fuck?
She had the wig. I didn't know she had a wig. She gave it to me. I put it on. It looked good.
And I officially, I challenge you, Tyra Banks, to official walk off. I will walk you off on the runway. I will give you a runway lesson.
I'm still a warrior. I still fight in the ring. I still put my heart out in the ring. I give everyone a boxing lesson every time I step in. But I mean, look at the wig. Look how good I look in that fishnet.
It's funny
Bro,
how
is
like
this real?
Yeah,
this
real,
is
yeah.
100% real.
No,
100% real.
This is Photoshop, 1999.
That's what he
Yeah.
said, but this is 100%
Yeah,
real.
he tried to lie because this one is the same pose he puts in all his boxing promos. It was this same pose. It was like, no, they just photoshopped. They photoshopped it. It's not me.
You can't see, like, you could tell if this was Photoshop.
Yeah,
but
you would
can't
tell if
see.
it's Photoshop.
His head's not even.
Look at the lighting from the body; it's the exact same. And
Yeah.
then there's no like little like.
My calves are much bigger. I work out. I never skip leg day. I'm a warrior.
I was wearing those high heels because it helps your calves get stronger. It helps with my footwork.
Imagine.
Half of boxing is
You're
footwork.
on top of the world in the boxing world, and some girls just like, hey, dude, put these on.
He's on, and yeah, and he
Take
did
a
it.
picture. He's all looking.
I think he was retired
all
for like
cool.
that was when he was
It was like-
retired for like a
the
year.
first time,
when
yeah.
he was like making I'll make my mi corazon.
Yeah.
Is that what he lost to Trinidad
It was right.
for-
It was right after the Trinidad fight or right before the Trinidad fight.
Oh.
But no, the Mayorga fight. I remember. What's the old man? The announcer.
Cesar Chavez.
Not the commentary guy.
Letterman,
What's his name?
Letterman,
Letterman.
or
No. For
Jim
boxing.
Lampley,
I can't remember.
Michael
Jim
Butler.
Lampley.
But
The
he
one
was
with
saying,
the sick ass.
yeah.
Jim Lampley.
But he was saying about how like De La Hoya, if you watch that fight with him and Mayorga, De La Hoya's not dancing at it. He's just standing and just fucking throwing. And like the first round, he thought it was over. Like he dropped him twice in the fucking first round.
Mayorga. He dropped Mayorga.
He dropped Mayorga twice in the first round. He's like, you think it's over? And he's like De La Hoya, he's showing him he's like, you talk shit this whole fucking work up to this fight, and now I'm just standing in front of you, beating the shit out of you. Like that fight's
Boxing's
just so
such
fucking
a
brutal.
such a like strange sport. Like De La Hoya was such a like unorthodox fighter, but like he was one of the best ever too.
Yeah. No, he was amazing. That's Gina Carano.
She's a goat, bro.
No, apparently-
she was the Ronda Rousey before Ronda
Before
Rousey.
Ronda Rousey, yeah.
When?
Before
Strike
fucking
Force,
Cyborg beat the shit out of her and fucking ruined her
Yeah,
career.
she was balls enough to
pretty much
fight
the same thing
Cyborg in
happened
her
to her,
prime.
like, she got her
She's
ass
like,
beat
bring it
one
on,
time and
Cyborg.
then-
That was it, yeah.
Cyborg
Yeah, it was
fucked her
basically
up.
the same thing that happened
She
to
did.
Ronda.
She did good against. Like I remember seeing it. I was like, damn, she got fucked up. But I watched it back like recently, and I was like, she did pretty good against Cyborg, knowing the beast that Cyborg is.
Yeah, and that was when she was fucking fully juiced to the gills and fucking
And
just,
yeah, and
Cyborg's an actual girl, right?
yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
but she's just no, she was juiced too. Yeah,
Yeah,
that
she was on steroids, just fucking, just
prime Cyborg,
yeah.
and she did good.
I wonder if I can find that shit on YouTube.
Gina Carano's the goat. She's always been the goat
But now she's fucking talking
Now
shit on
she's in,
YouTube and people are fucking hating
she's
on her.
in,
You want to take a break real quick?
on YouTube.
Oh yeah, let's take a quick break. We're already fucking over the time. We'll come back real quick. Just take a quick break and we'll come back.
And we are back.
And we're back. One more again. This is a rare fourth segment for us. We don't go this deep usually.
Hi.
This is balls deep for us.
Hi. That's what he said.
Normally we go just a tip or half shaft, and we're going balls deep tonight.
Yep.
Hi. Got no pee-pee left.
All right, let's wrap.
No more pee-pee left for this move.
So, Gina Carano is
Oh, yeah.
pissing people off.
AKA the goat.
Apparently, they were talking about giving her her own Mandalorian spin-off.
Ooh,
Disney.
I disagree with that, but
And now Disney's
she
like,
doesn't
nah.
really. She shouldn't be She's great in the show. I like her in the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think her character is good enough to be.
Well,
like,
they were going to give her
I
her own
need to see more
backstory.
of her.
Yeah, but
I want to see more of her in the show. In the show Mandalorian, I don't.
but
really
not
wanna,
her own show
Yeah.
of her.
Yeah, wait till she comes and spin kicks you in the face.
I'm 2 episodes behind at the moment.
She's kind
So I haven't
of
seen-
a little John Wicky in this episode. This new episode.
But everyone's saying, well, so apparently because she's, first of all, she came out and did that whole trans fighter thing. Then she's
She's a trans?
No,
she's
she's not
anti-trans.
trans.
She's like
She's
anti.
She's anti-trans.
She's anti-trans people
And she's
fighting
pro-Trump.
women in
Yeah,
sports.
in sports. Yeah.
But
Which
she's
is-
also pro-Trump.
Oh, I see.
and then she's also pro-Trump.
And so people are losing their minds.
Oh.
And like most nerds are anti-Trump. Most people that watch The Mandalorian,
Dude, I feel like I don't know. I feel like that's
like I would say like 85% of people that watch The Mandalorian are anti-Trump.
I don't know. I feel like that's
It might be
I
higher,
think
but
that's
I don't know.
what do you call it?
Stigmatism.
Stigmatism.
What he means it is, not what that he said, but what he means it is.
Yeah, I know what he meant. Like, which is the fucked up part. Like, I knew what you meant when he said
Stigmatism.
What is it?
Oh God, what is it? I can't
Stereotype.
Stereotype. There you go.
I feel like it's a stereotype.
That's
like
the name. That's gonna be the name of the episode.
Stigmatism.
Stigmatism.
like it's starting to be a stereotype where they're like, oh, gamers are liberals.
Yeah.
Like who
Goddamn
says who?
Snowflakes and liberals.
How are we liberals if we like our GTA Rockstar games where you just get to go around rampage shooting people? How is that liberal?
Because the goddamn liberals
liberated.
fantasize about killing
That's
us.
called liberty, son.
Yeah, but
It's
but
freedom.
like the Hillary was like such a oppressor or a anti that.
Oh yeah.
She was anti.
Yeah, most liberals are
violence,
anti-gaming.
which doesn't make sense. As if you're like thinking like, I would think that would be liberal. That they would be like, oh yeah, let them have their violent games with their crazy art and cussing and.
It's art, yeah. But see, they don't see gaming as an art like we do. Like, you can't play Ghost of Tsushima and not say gaming isn't a fucking art.
Ooh, do they have that for PS5?
Dude, it's so much
You can play
better
it
on
PS5.
Dude, on PS5 it looks so good.
Even better than PS4?
Yeah, it looks so
Pretty good.
clear, dude. It looks so crisp. It's crazy.
Yeah, you can see details you couldn't even fucking like we were looking at one of the costumes, and like there was detail like patterns in the fucking silk that you couldn't even see in the fucking PS4
Oh,
version.
wow.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah,
You can see the thread count.
like literally.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Ah.
So impressive.
I'm trying. My phone just
Why?
died on me, so I'm trying to pull up my stories. But I had the game of the game of the year nominations, and really, it's between Last of Us 2, Ghost of Tsushima,
And Hades.
Hades, and
What's
there was
Hades?
another one.
Hades is a Switch
What about
game.
the dude Tony Hawk?
Tony Hawk is not in the running, unfortunately.
It's kind of like, from what I've seen, it's kind of like Binding of Isaac, but it's
It's a top down.
yeah, it's a top down, but it's like God of War, where you're like the son of Hades.
Gate.
Instead of Son of Zeus.
Yeah, instead of the son of Zeus.
It's funny. That's cool.
And it's procedurally generated, and and just like
Like-
Binding of Isaac, every run through you do
It's
is
a random-
different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I hear it's really good. I've been wanting to get it.
It's for what?
It's
for
on
everything?
Switch. I think it's on PS4.
Oh, it's only on Switch? Oh, okay.
I think it's on PS4, but it was remastered on Switch.
Oh, okay.
And then they have all this extra stuff on it.
So I know Ghost of Tsushima, it basically is between Ghost of Tsushima and Last of Us for best story, game of the year, best direction, sound design. Was it? It's not. I think overall design.
I feel like it's hard to pick your poison with those three. I feel like you give.
I feel like Ghost should be Game of the Year.
Ghost definitely should be game of the year. I mean,
I
it's
feel-
just
but I feel like you could argue Last of Us 2 is just.
Last of
I
Us.
think you can argue it, but I just feel like overall, is the whole experience. Of
I think
Ghost
it's a
is
pick your
better
poison
than
though,
the
because
Dude, Fortnite.
Bro, building one by ones is the best experience I've ever had.
Hey, at least he didn't say
Playing
Minecraft. But yeah,
I don't know. Yeah.
it is hard to. I mean, for me personally, Ghosts.
But like Ghost,
I really enjoyed.
as far as storyline,
I think Ghost has a basic storyline,
but the gameplay is so phenomenal. And the art is so phenomenal.
Visually,
the art. That's what I'm saying. The art and visuals.
Art,
is so
gameplay,
phenomenal.
visuals. And even sound design.
And there's just so much to enjoy about it.
Yeah.
Like, there's so little to complain
and
about.
Last of Us 2, the story's really good.
Yeah.
The story's like a 10 out of 10.
So
story.
I'd say Game of the Year, Ghost of Tsushima. Maybe best direction would be.
The gameplay is so good though too on Last of Us. Like,
yeah. But direct. Okay, so story.
It does feel like Metal Gear.
It's just monotonous though.
Yeah.
As far as
you know what the
Tsushima's like just exciting the whole time.
Now that you say, I was listening to an old episode. I forget what episode it is right now. I was going back to an old. It's right before, like Ghost. It was right before E3. So we were talking about you going to E3, and we were hoping about it for a Ghost of Tsushima demo. And one of us, I don't remember which one of us, said that Ghost of Tsushima looked just like a Samurai Metal Gear.
Did we?
Yeah, we literally said that.
I thought it was Samurai Assassin's Creed.
No, we said Samurai Metal Gear.
It could be. I mean, you could say.
I mean,
both.
you can argue both.
You could say Assassin's Creed is based on is a lot like Metal Gear too.
But no, see, so like I said, I don't know if I talked about this last week.
Is Metal Gear like the original stealth game? Like
it's
pretty
from
much,
the NES. It was
because it's 8-bit, so there's no stealth. There's no stealth.
There was also Ninja Gaiden.
But
No,
Ninja
but
Gaiden
the-
was a hack and slash. It wasn't.
Yeah,
there was no
that's true.
stealth involved to
Yeah.
it. Whereas Metal Gear on the NES, the whole point was to not be seen and not
Yeah.
kill anybody.
Yeah, that's true.
So it goes back to the original. Like, no, there was no game so. You had somebody like you had Prisoner of War, you had Bad Dude, you had Ninja Gaiden, you had like those games that were like that same top down kind of view.
Right.
But all those games were like just shoot everything
Yeah,
that
just
you
hack
see.
and slash, kill everything.
Yeah, whereas Metal Gear was the first game where you had to
Strategize.
hide. And you
Strategize.
can't
So
fight.
I
You could
remember,
go through a whole game and not kill anyone.
not kill anybody.
I
Yeah.
remember I was so used to games where you just kill everything you see.
Yeah.
And then the first time I played like Oblivion or like
Yeah.
I was just like, oh, so you just kill everything you see?
kill the guards
Yeah, I
and
would kill a guard, and I was just like, oh my
Like,
god, what's
fuck you
going
up.
on?
Well, you know what's funny is I forgot who I was talking to that they had their 10-year-old niece or nephew. They were playing Mario for the first time, the original old school Mario, and they couldn't figure out why every time they tried to talk to the first person they came across, they would die. So they were trying, that the very first Goomba, the very first level of Mario Brothers, they were walking up to it trying to talk to it. They kept dying.
Kill it.
Yeah, instead of trying to kill it, so they would just walk up to try to talk to it.
Like,
and it
why
was
won't it talk to me?
like, why do
So
I
I
keep
fucking
dying
hate-
every time I try to talk to this fucking character?
So I fucking hate kids. Fucking hate them.
They didn't know.
That you jump on them. Yeah, that is pretty hilarious because there's no like Dark Souls. There's like no direction.
Yeah.
Like they don't give you much. Like they're just like here.
Yeah, they just kind of like, yeah, go over there, you'll figure it out. And then you go over there and like, wait, what do I
Touch
do?
the
It's like,
stove.
oh.
Yes, the castle. Oh, yes, there's a very dangerous monster.
Yeah, you just go follow the path that I could only go in, that I could only figure out.
Yeah, like
to
one of
go
the
in.
biggest things is after you beat the first boss, they're like, oh yeah, you gotta go talk to the Monumental. And it's like,
You
"Alright,
just
well,
roll,
where's
what
the
is, and then
Monumental?"
they imply that it's this big statue
It's like, yeah, you
that's
just
right
go
there,
through this archway and you'll find it. And you go through the archway and he's not there.
and you just see a bunch of like dead kids up against the wall, like a bunch of dead like
yeah, they're all mummified.
they're like mummified dead kids, like starved, and like they have candles in front of them. And
Yeah,
there's
one of
only
them-
one of them, and that's alive,
Yeah.
and that's the one you have
That's
to
the
talk
Monumental.
to. But it's so like you can't
It's so
find.
small,
and then they
and,
even
like,
there's
not,
even
like,
a
obvious.
there's even
Yeah.
a message in front of it, like
Yeah.
from other character, and you still don't see the
Still don't see
message
it.
too
Yeah.
from the because it's
Dude,
like right up on
I
there.
like the messages. They're always fucking trolls.
Yeah.
I think, well, early on in the game, most of the time they're pretty helpful.
Oh,
But then,
yeah.
like, I think as the further
Like,
on
as
the
you
game
get
Dark Souls
progresses,
2,
Yeah.
they're always doing the freaking messages about the fucking. Oh no, am I confusing with Bloodborne with the doll?
probably all of them, yeah.
Yeah, all of
Yeah.
them.
See, I don't mean,
But I think the
that's-
older
but-
what those games get, the more troll those messages become.
Yeah.
So like,
It's just
confusing
old
to
veterans.
us.
Like,
Yeah.
no, I was thinking about Dark Souls 2 in the beginning. Like you're walking through this like hallway by a castle, and there's just like body hanging over, and then like the message is like butthole. Like, try using tongue or something like that.
But the first game is like from that developer I've ever played was Bloodborne, and I just couldn't get into it. Like I don't know why. And then like even Nioh, like what was it? Was it called Nioh? Neo.
Oh, the Gatorade
the
thing?
samurai fucking
Mio, that's Mio.
yeah. Dude, I saw. Speaking of Mio, I saw this fucked up. It was like a Reddit video where it's like the dude went to Starbucks and got himself a drink, and like the kids were like, "Oh, we want drinks too." So he bought 2 waters and just
Mio in them? Yeah.
just passed, yeah, here you go, Starbucks.
Yeah, I saw that shit. That's so smart.
Yeah, right.
Heck
Seriously.
yeah.
But yeah, no, I just
Yeah.
yeah, fuck it. Was that on the? Were we talking about that on the air?
I think we were.
Okay, I hope
Yeah.
Yeah, but like seriously, like
kids.
Yeah,
But see, like
get
you know
them a
what?
Switch if you really like. You're just fucking. What is it?
Well, switches are
just-
impossible to find right now too.
Yeah, they are
Why?
too. Yeah, but it's probably
Because of
easier.
COVID.
It's
People
probably
are
way
saying,
easier than a PS5 though.
Oh yeah.
If your ass wasn't smart enough to put it in fucking advance, if your kid's so spoiled enough that you gotta feed their, what's it called? Enable their.
But that could have
fucking
just been a troll.
shitty behavior.
No, that was definitely a Karen.
No,
was a
that
Karen.
couldn't be a real
That was
person.
a
No, that's a
full-on
real
Karen.
person.
What do you mean?
For
That's
sure.
not what I
That was
mean.
on-
Real person.
No
That's like
real
me-
people are on Reddit.
That's my position.
No,
But
that,
like
that was a Twitter post. Of some,
dude, that
Yeah.
that same
Screenshots
opinion.
from-
And
Oh.
those are real people on Twitter.
That same
if you
opinion
feel that way.
is my opinion. That same opinion, though, is my opinion for people who like trick or treat at our age, or 20, like adults who trick or treat.
What's wrong with that?
Like you could dress up and go to a party at our age, but to go and take
Actually,
candy,
knock at everyone's
and
door.
knock on people's door and take candy that
Yeah,
should have been
you're a
for
fucking weirdo.
that should have been for a child.
Yeah.
Like
Don't
you're
be
an
hitting on
asshole.
me because I got a fucking.
But not a fucking PS5. Come on now. Like
Yeah.
that shit costs $500.
Yeah.
They don't need to fucking have a 500. They don't know the difference between a $500 system.
They don't even know a PS5's out.
They don't know the difference between a PS5 and a PS4 Pro.
Yeah.
So fuck you.
Fuck them
They're
kids.
happy playing. What's that fucking free game on the phone that Among
Fortnite.
Us? They can play
Oh, Among-
Yeah,
yeah.
Fortnite, Minecraft. They're happy playing some 8-bit bullshit. They
Yeah.
don't need to be playing.
Ooh, that's
4K,
true. I
60
never
FPS.
thought of
I
that.
mean, there's people like I legit know a guy I used to work with.
I
that
know a guy.
He bought like it was like a $2,000 fucking PC console, like PC that he fucking built like from scratch, and all he does is play fucking Minecraft on it.
What?
It's like what?
Oh
what?
yeah, what a waste.
Yeah. Like you fucking you got the latest fucking graphics card, the latest
Dude, but them squares are so sharp.
yeah.
See that? 0 pixels within them squares.
Like shut the fuck up. Like
I run Minecraft at 999.
I'm not mad
FPS.
at that though,
I mean, no, if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. But at the same time, don't like
because like you
brag about fuck.
yeah, please.
You
Yeah, don't
you
brag
play
about
Minecraft.
fuck.
There's some cool games on PC. That
There are some
Jesus
fucking dope.
Like
ones.
Counter-
But
Strike?
Yeah, that's all I play, man. PCs.
yeah,
Yeah.
I wish I knew. I wish I got into PC, but I'll just stick with the
Yeah,
console.
like yeah.
Simple.
I
It's
grew up a
simple for
console
me to be
gamer,
like-
and like yeah.
It's just the transition from controller to mouse and keyboard is annoying.
Yeah,
Well,
I could never do it.
like for example,
But you
when I
could
play
just use a
Dark,
controller.
if I
for,
play Dark Souls on PC, like Dark Souls, that's a controller game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just plug in my PS4.
I mean, I played PC.
Yeah.
I played like fucking Warcraft, Starcraft.
Yeah, like StarCraft, like you need the keyboard.
Yeah, you need a mouse and
Yeah.
keyboard.
I played fucking what is like
You know, one of the reasons
Civilization and shit.
Yeah.
one of the reasons I never got into console gaming or PC gaming, I'm sorry, it was when World of Warcraft first came out. Like not when I wouldn't say when it first came out, but
It's
like
just like
I got into it. I got the game. I booted it up. I started to play it, and I realized like if I continue this game, it's gonna take over my life.
Oh yeah, no,
I need to
MMOs.
step away from this.
Uh,
yeah, that's why I don't
MMO
get
games.
mobile games either. That's why I don't download mobile games because I'm like I'm already addicted to games. Like Demon Souls is kicking my addiction hard. It like kicking in my
Yeah,
addiction
you're just
hard.
like, I
I'm
need
like,
to play this game. Yeah,
I need
Ghost
to-
did that to me too. Like where it's like I just need to
Yeah,
get on.
Ghost. No, but Ghost wasn't so bad for me because I feel like you would get so much done and what you got done was so enjoyable.
It was satisfying, yeah.
Demon Souls is weird because you could spend a whole day and then
And you don't do
and then
much.
you'll die and lose everything you just
Yeah,
progressed.
exactly.
And
And then
the
you'll just be
controller
and then you'll be
break
like,
it,
fuck it, I gotta
over
earn all
again.
this back.
So it's like I'll just play it for like 30 to 45 minutes,
Yeah.
and then go back to the Nexus or whatever.
Yeah. See, that's why I go back to the PS5 being Jasmine's console now, is because like okay, so like I haven't like Miles Morales is maybe like maybe an 8-hour game, maybe from what I heard 8 to 12 hours.
What's
if you're
Miles
like,
Morales?
the new
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man game.
Yeah,
Why do
it's
they call it that?
Because he's
you
Puerto
play as Miles-
Rican and a black.
You're not
Yeah.
Peter Parker. You're Miles. You're the other
Oh,
Have you-
like
have
from the
you-
universe.
Spider-Man. Yeah. You're playing. Yeah.
You're the woke Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Ah,
But
the-
I
for the
haven't
woke-
finished it
for
because
the woke
like
people.
it's a
so
gay
the-
black dude transgender.
no, he's just black.
just, you're black and Puerto Rican, so you're both you're getting two different.
Ah,
And
So-
somehow, all of the Spider-Man's tiny cocks.
Oh,
what?
No bulges. Zero
tiny
bulges.
bulge. Tiny
Zero
bulge.
bulges.
Because it's supposed to be a kid.
Their bulges
They're
are
supposed
like.
to have a
No,
bulge as
no,
a kid.
Well, all right. Well, in the first game, it's like a 23-year-old man.
Dude, your dick's
Peter
already.
Parker's a child.
Your
He's a
dick's
fucking
already.
Ken doll.
Your dick's already as big as it's gonna get by the time you're like 17. Like it doesn't get big any bigger.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean you want to see that. It's a still kid.
He's over 18, right?
And there's no bulge.
no bulge.
But still, dude, there's a lot of butthole shots. He does a lot of anus shots. He's like
A lot of
Yeah.
pussy.
he's like this, like
A lot of pussy.
shooting his web like this.
You
Just
saw
asshole.
in that
Dude,
little
asshole right
red
here, like-
yeah.
ass shot Peter Parker, booty.
Yeah.
Have you
He's
seen?
black.
No, even
No,
the regular
Peter
one.
Oh no,
Have
Peter
you-
Parker.
have
He
you
likes to
seen
Peter
throw a
Parker
lot of
with
those.
a cake?
He likes to do a lot of those parkour kicks where he's just like asshole.
Booty. No, have you seen when they were when it was like when all the Marvel movies were coming out? There was a picture of Brie Larson dressed as Captain Marvel.
Who's Brie Larson?
She's the chick that played Captain Marvel.
Oh,
No ass in the costume. Then they show fucking Tom Holland in his Spider-Man costume.
No ass.
Just whoop.
big ass cake.
Yeah.
Hi.
Captain America.
Thickness, Captain America, America's ass. You know what I mean?
Hi.
You know what I mean?
That corn-fed ass.
No, but
that Thor ass. That-
hey, you know what? Oh shit! I wish my phone
that
was there.
Hulk that incredible Hulk ass.
No, I was tripping out. 'cause-
Surprisingly, Hulk ass isn't that robust compared
No,
compared to his traps and shoulders.
I never realized
He kind of skips leg day. To
No.
be honest, right?
Thor.
To be honest, he's a lot of upper body.
Thor skips leg day all day because like
Hulk is way skip leg day. He's just traps and shoulders and biceps, chest. He's just all this. No ass.
There was a
no
video-
ass and thighs. He's got calves though. He's
Yeah.
got calves
He's
and
got calves.
feet.
Yeah.
But the
got no
he's
hammies.
lacking. Yeah, he's lacking on the hammies and the
quads.
glutes.
No,
Glutes. He's lacking on the glutes. To be
There's
honest.
there's a Instagram
I need to see
picture.
with those Hulk leaps that he could do. I need to
More
see
thighs.
That's
some
all
more.
calves.
I need to see
All
some
calves.
more glute too.
Hulk
It's
leaps is all calves.
It's all coming from the calves and toes. That's where that jump comes
Yeah, but I need some more glutes on that.
from. The balls of his feet.
I need
No,
some
but
more
Chris
glutes on that.
Hemsworth just posted a video of him doing, those tire flips that people do in
Yeah.
CrossFit.
And he wasn't using his legs. He
No,
was just
well-
doing bend over.
Well, no, his whole like his upper body, his arms and his fucking chest like they look not real. It's so insane. Then even his core, like his abs and his fucking back looks thick as shit. But then his legs look like fucking like my legs are bigger than his. Like it was like what the fuck? Like
You know who got some mean ass calves on him?
who?
Manny Pacquiao.
Does he?
He's got calves like my calves, like huge ass calves. He has calves like calves of me. I'm like over 250. I'm like over 240, and he's like he weighs like 160 walking around.
He's got this
He
calves.
doesn't wear shoes.
No, he's just got beastly
Yeah,
calves.
it's just pure muscle.
all muscle, all muscle.
Muscle?
Shit, I was saying something and we got sidetracked. I can't remember what I was saying.
Manny Pacquiao. We're already like at 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, let's go and wrap this
Yeah, I
up
think
then.
we're good to wrap
Yeah,
it up.
we don't even have a third commercial break. I don't know what the fuck we're gonna do in between those two segments.
Just put the first commercial break.
Basically, yeah. So
Some more race.
don't forget, yeah, some more raise. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/TheRealPressStart, on Twitter at RealPressStart, on Instagram at TheRealPressStart. Like us, rate us, review us. Anywhere you get your podcasts, there's probably a way to rate us. Give us some stars. Give us 1 star. Give us 5 stars. Give us whatever the fuck you feel. Just put a comment underneath that shit and let us know why you rated
Let
that
us know if you officially want us to change the name to the Peter Now Podcast or not.
And don't forget to check out Rep
Because
Sports.
it might as well just be at this point.
That's REPP.
Because you love the name Peter Now Podcast. Everybody does.
Use coupon code TRPS. Get 15%
The
off
most
your order.
electrifying intro in the podcast
Sports
game.
entertainment.
And on that note,
And podcast entertainment.
game over. No more questions.